forming around him. And as
two hotties and baddies in one room?
In one room. But not just Helga, of course. We actually seem to notice another, maybe like shadier, kind of grungy looking dude. As Norrington, formerly of the British Galactic Empire.
Court martial.
It's not
and now you're
yet
a pirate.
to be like officially fired, but they've given you a leave of absence without pay.
And hey, but now you're on a pirate crew.
It's kind of hard to be like.
You do.
Like the arm extends to like the dungeon.
This is a You can now make me a perception check. Also very sultry walking. No, but Jack Sparrow seems to have joined this party, so to speak.
Has he noticed me?
No, he more just looks like he was recently at the bar stands. And so it's just that, like, alright. Here's what's interesting now. We're starting to get into some unnamed... Well, finally, though, Meg, you see, having met once before, one of the heroes of Sumani, one of the local heroes, a man you believe was Frozone, if you learn his name correctly, has arrived. Now, for some new like, "Hey, my apples!" as licking lips crawling off the side. This strange little alien-esque creature that one of the few words seems to be rich. But they have one of the ways to sign up.
Flies by.
We'll look over and say, like, no, they're fine. Like,
Yeah.
what's your problem?
Am I dealing with a tiny blue vet?
Huh?
Tiny blue vet.
Critical roll. I mean, no.
Yeah. But as he's coming,
You're dealing with Stitch.
we do see though, I couldn't get pulled up, a warrior, very obviously with sword drawn across the back, and interesting circular hat, walking more not to be seen, but still, again, when you get up for like signing up for this tournament, it's easy enough. A warrior princess, again, seems to be like scouting the crowd, scanning softly. As Raya, this is actually one of your first time designing. It's more by chance because this is the port you found. Nearest to land, right? Coming in from the sea, Saporian has that. It's not like a
Also,
main
side note,
port like
Corona
Corona.
doesn't really have seafaring vessels, so she probably dropped off here by a certain time.
Yes, this was not like a choice, right? You just kind of happened to be here. But hey,
No,
fighting
it's a choice.
festivals.
I asked her to take me to the nearest port.
See, well, yes, but like nearest port is on you. You wouldn't know what it means, is what I'm saying. And speaking of other like fresher newcomers, a man walks in, also seemingly dressed pretty chill, but kind of that like rangerish plate armor and leathers. John Smith, you're in town. This is kind of like a bit of a lifestyle for you, traveling around, just finding things. And so, of course, hey, intense fighting festival at
He's
the
a good
Tiefling
finder.
Nation sounds pretty fun, honestly, right?
They're particularly good fighters. What the heck
Is a Hufflepuff. And, of course, finally entering in, expecting a lot of bravado. You're feeling as now you step into this kind of limelight.
Guess who took the entertainer background?
And as you realize, not a lot of people are focusing on you, as you realize that damn upstart Hercules, who's not even a full guy, he's still just a demigod. But everyone is thronging him. Everyone's talking about his defeat of...
And I'm like, am I bigger than him? I assume I'm like pretty...
Physically, yes.
Okay.
Like, physically, you are much taller and bigger. Hercules, though, is now actually, I think we realized, about 19.
Oh yeah, because he lost like 2 years in Tartarus.
He lost a couple years when he kind of got lost. No offense to the dude, but Tartarus is a confusing place.
He's not particularly smart.
His intelligence isn't great.
You know, like, hey, when you have to make a survival check and you're not proficient, it sucks to get out. But of course, this Nitro kid, though, is very strong. You've heard this, of course. There is something to his strength that
I'm gonna
obviously
act like
marks
he's
him.
like a cousin. I just like walk up and be like, hey, put him in the line, give him the line. He's like, hey, how you doing?
You see, he very easily like breaks out like, "Hi, you're."
Come on.
You don't know him, do you?
You
I'm
imagine-
just like gonna say that.
I'm sorry, I am
Demigod to
terrible.
demigod.
You're a demigod.
Yeah, Maui. You know.
Yeah. No, right, Phil. We talked about you. You're another like hero demigod on the
Yeah.
Mortal Plane. Yeah, cool. Hercules, nice to meet you.
Shakes it.
Gives you here. Dude, full pushes back. Hercules, will you sign my sword? The sword's got like blood on it.
I just kind of shove him over and be like,
He wanted a signature.
Yeah, it can wait. I'll sign it later.
Oh, okay. Are you here for the festival?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I feel bad. I had some friends cook up a little potion though, cause like it's not fair to like, I don't know. So
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
yeah, right. Like you really want to make sure you keep it fair, because
keep it
like
fair.
I don't want to hurt anyone, right? You gotta be
Exactly.
safe. You're
The
so
point
not.
of this festival is to hurt people, Wonder Boy.
But like,
There's a lie.
I don't want to kill
Well,
people. And
That's what the
as you
clerics are
all
for.
eventually learn the base rules, of course, to sign up, you have to have at least enough sentience, or even just like
Clerics are not healers!
enough to like speak or write or something, right? To be like, here's who I am, and get all signed up.
Sketch.
And they just, yes, as they kind of write whatever that means down.
Sure you are. I mean, he's intelligent enough to fly a spacecraft.
It's enough, right? Like, there's enough going on.
He just doesn't speak well. Doesn't mean he's dumb.
He doesn't speak English well. Maybe he knows an alien language.
Exactly.
I have to quickly write in,
Have I seen any faces that I recognize yet? You know what I mean?
You
throws you an
can
apple
make
pistol.
a perception check for me if you'd like.
Gross. 9.
No. There's a ton of people. This is all fresh and new to you. Like, you've never actually been to Zizania. Coming from Kumandra, it being more of that, like, small country, basically not connected to any other landlocked, more out in the ocean. It's new and surprising.
It's the Australia of this world. Wait, no. Does Australia exist in Zizania?
No one's ventured far enough out to learn that.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Rescuers Down
thinking.
Under.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what I've made. You don't know.
Yes.
It's
6 foot
where I
four.
put all the dragons. No. But yes, right.
You speak
No
my
one though
language.
you understand or see. Because mainly
Chris
right
might
now,
just
it's
discuss.
more just like a lot of really good natured people. You're seeing though, these are a lot of insanely big and strong
It's
fighters.
an Australian
Um,
thing.
The thing is,
It's
muscle
like
doesn't
the
always
devil's
use strength.
toothpaste. After
Muscle
you rub
doesn't
it in
use
his
strength.
armpit,
As you
let
can
it
tell
come
from the
back
weird
for a week.
shuffling creature that like
And
looks to
they
be
burn
a
it.
child's doll.
That
It's disgusting.
So Australian Marmite.
That's good.
Yeah, actually.
I don't know what this Muppet-like thing is,
Because there
but
are
it's
like
good.
different creatures on Kumandra. That is a
You've
puppet.
never
That is a
seen.
child.
This is a child's toy that's just flop, 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 as it walks around, sexily walking around too, if we might add.
As Stitch
Like,
walks by and just throws you an apple.
no, and the apple like disintegrates as you eat it, as all Muppet born like.
Oh, no, I'm doing
just
this as
kinda
a
like
Muppet. I thought
shake
you
your
had
head.
I thought I was giving it to her.
Oh, to Ryan. I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
sorry, I totally thought you were giving it to the Muppet. I'm like,
I thought so too.
what's the Muppet gonna do with it? You,
No, I just so I can.
this weird blue creature just and flips you an apple.
Thanks.
And then waves with like
What's
this
your name?
this hand here. Stitch.
Raya.
Shakes it with 2 hands.
I'll go easy.
As you are all signing up, eventually enough people sign up, and here's something you are all told. The matchups are about to be deciding everything. A big part of the fighting festival that everyone's really excited about is there will be a gambling aspect as well. Part of this is everyone, right now, as the judges like put it together, / I figured this out earlier, everyone has like a statistic or a ratio of what you could win. It is not acceptable though to bet upon yourself, because before the matches begin, you can make a winning bet on who you think could take the tournament. But like that's where the stuff's gonna figure out. And when it gets into the matches, obviously if you're winning, you can't bet on either yourself or your opponent, as like that would throw them like, oh yeah, you put $50 on yourself to win, like that seems suspicious. So like you can't bet on yourself or when you get into matches on your opponent for match base. But if anyone wants, there are betting available for overall. If anyone wants to lay down some coin.
I got 50 shells on the Muppet. Just kidding.
It just throws a bunch of like weird things. Yeah, no.
Well, no, yeah, Maui would definitely use shells. That's what they used.
The Saporian would say you would have to exchange these for coin.
These are universally accepted currency, one of the oldest currencies in the world.
In Saporia, we use gold and silver coins.
I pass him like a bag of gold juice.
I don't take it.
But if anyone wants, this is just a chance if anyone wants
No,
to
you never
lay
said-
down a bet because you could
I
get
didn't
money
believe
out of
it's
this.
honorable.
Not like in-game money, of course.
I'll put $50 real life money on. Just kidding.
I'm about to throw my rolls. Just making sure.
No.
All right, it was something.
Jasmine might put some money down.
I don't have money to put down.
That's fair.
Yeah, Norrington is hard strapped for cash. John Smith,
Right,
Probably
it's
not the best
but
off
thinks
either.
that
He
gambling's
didn't
a
get
waste
any
of
gold
time.
from the movie.
Yeah, Ryan wouldn't be a gambling kind of person. So everyone's gonna start slowly converging.
And then a bomb goes off.
Oh no! It was actually a seat. No, I'm kidding.
It was literally.
Lily's back from the dead, raised as a vampire.
Everyone's slowly gathering.
Wendigo somehow.
Ooh.
So what's Jasmine gonna
Don't
do?
say that name.
And if you'd like to know, I do have the ratio. If you also want to know who's got
They
what
find you.
odds.
Yeah, well, because
the Wendigo.
basically there's nobody immediately who would be like, haha, that person's probably gonna win, unless it would be like one of the demigods, but like,
The demigod. So yes, to give you then the odds, Hercules has a 1 to 3 right now, meaning for every 3 gold you put in, you'll get a gold back. Maui has a. I just saw a 1 to 2.
Hey.
Got other. I'm just saying that's.
Should I make? Can I make a persuasion check to try to get them to put my odds the same as Hercules?
You could actually go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
What are the odds on Norrington?
Norrington, you've learned your odds are about
It's a 21.
3 to 1. 21
Yeah.
doesn't beat.
What if I make a performance check instead?
You see, you actually come up like you should both, and you see the dude's like, oh, I'm sorry. Who you see Hercules? He's one of those big heroes. You know, he actually just took out a whole nest of hydras last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What have you done?
Oh, the giant lava elemental Taka.
Who?
It's big as a full island. Just kind of dealt with it.
No, not ringing any bells.
I literally pulled the sun to brought fire
Sounds
from
like-
the the underworld.
Yeah, and this
held
is a
up the
tiefling, by the way.
sky.
Just but first of all, I don't know, that feels kind of rude that you stole from us down below, and
Well, I mean,
No.
they needed fire up here. You like fire up here?
yeah, I
You're
can make
welcome.
my own fire.
What can I
I
say?
don't think you
but
can
you're
actually
welcome.
be attributed to all of fire.
It's literally the
see,
tattoo,
I'm sorry,
the
sir,
tattoo.
sir, it's
Okay,
just
look,
Hercules.
I'll have this guy explain it, okay?
But he does a lot on a daily basis. He's a hero, right? I mean,
I lean over to this Norrington guy and
I'm sorry, sir. I mean, the betting
Okay.
stands, the judges
Okay.
have.
Okay.
Okay.
Meg, you
When
know,
you're asking for my autograph.
if anyone's
I
curious,
might-
yeah. Stitch has a 3 to 1. Meg, right now you're at a 2 to 1. The real thing though is you can hear Flynn and Lance are arguing. Lance has been given a 3 to 1. Flynn has been given a 5 to 1. As he's kind of just a guy. Yes, he's a rogue for all purposes, but it's that you're a dude. What are you bringing to the table? And so he's really pissed that Lance got better than him.
yeah, because they're both
And you're
the
just
same.
it's just because you're a half orc, right? I'm a half elf. No one thinks half elves are good. And Lance just buddy, you know that's not true. You know I believe in you. It's but that's not the point. Helga, right now you also have a 5 to 1. As most people watched a Muppet Born place down, I'm in, and they went, okay.
Wait.
But Raya, you have been given a 3 to 1, just as no one really knows who you are. So yes, Norrington 3 to 1. John Smith, you've actually been given a 2 to 1, as enough people have heard about you. You used to be a kind of commanding general. You've done stuff, right? People know about you. Jasmine, you have a 3 to 1 actually currently, as most people only know you as a Sultana. the part of your life that's more sneaky, not a lot of people know. Fun fact.
I'm fairly sneaky.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
fairly
That's
sneaky.
a compliment
Yeah.
more than anything else.
And
She's
for
happy.
all intents, Arthur has a
It's not
2-to-1
noticed,
just
but
as the
everyone
king. They
famous.
can't give him great odds. They can't give him terrible
So
because
everyone knows what's
It's a
happening
political
here.
thing.
it's a
Walter.
political thing. You're not gonna bet heavily on the king and be like, oh, he's great, or vice versa. You're not gonna be like, ah, he sucks.
So here's what's happening. Meg is going to put some money on Jack Sparrow because she's like, I know he'll figure out some sneaky cheater way to like do something.
All right.
It's
Is
not-
that for an overall stand or for a personal match bet?
No, well, there are
Because you can do it
matches.
right now. This is if anyone wants like I'm gonna bet a winner or something like that.
Hold on.
No, I don't think she has that much faith in him. She's probably like on a match or something.
Ryan would like to put down 3 gold pieces on the woman with the bow.
Alrighty, on
Yeah.
Mulan. Mulan has a how many you're putting in?
3 gold pieces.
3 gold pieces. Cool. That's and oh sorry, I didn't mention this. When I say 1 to 2, so Mulan has a 1 to 2 because she's actually a very well-known person, right? 1 doesn't mean 1. It technically means 10 right now, or.
Let them process.
1 equals 100 gold pieces. Because this is the overall pot, right? When it comes to individual matches, it'll be like, put in 2 gold coins, and if you win, you get another 1 back, so you'll get 3
Then I can
overall.
back it up. 100 gold pieces.
For what? No. You can put in 3 gold pieces, and if you win, you will get 103 gold pieces back.
Wait, really?
It's more like, here's for Hercules. Instead of 1 to 3, the actual number is 100 to 3. Meaning, you put in 3 gold pieces, you'll get 100 gold pieces back plus what you put in.
I
You
feel
just...
Sorry, just wait. I feel like overall, Jasmine will probably put like 5 gold pieces on Hercules. Because yeah, like, Meg knows he's gonna be too nice to actually win, but Jasmine doesn't know him that
So
well.
how much are you putting in on Herc?
5 for Jasmine.
5 for Herc. And Meg is putting in a couple 5 for Sparrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Norrington's gonna put 2 on Jasmine.
Norrington, 2 on Jasmine. And Rye, you wanted 3 on Herc.
No.
Or
3 on Mulan, 3 on the other princess.
Jasmine.
Yeah, I think she's being underestimated.
It's a very classic, like, you can tell this is a very good warrior, and people are just like, oh, but she's a sultana, but you're like, nah, I see it. You see it.
Oh, I apologize. Not princess.
Hey, hun, I don't want to do complicated math right now, so can Meg put an even 10 on Sparrow instead of the 5?
Yes.
Actually, can you just boost all of mine to 10?
Yep.
Thanks. I don't want to do that.
Oh, you're good.
Fair.
10 Mulan, 10 Jasmine.
Stitch tries to pay with space currency, but it doesn't work.
And yeah, it's that same like, sir, you'll need to go to the exchange rate booth for.
Does not understand.
Sir, we need you.
He's way better at it.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Pulls out gun.
Sir, we will call the guard. And these guys are
Shoots
like,
a
Hey,
seagull.
can I try and interpret what he's saying?
you actually can't because this is a full language you have no basis for. Like, not even roots-wise, there's a way to, like,
in the
understand.
sense of, like, there's a list, like a physical list.
Yeah.
So I look, it's like, so how many? And then I point to the list. So you can, I'm basically going to help guide
Well, but here's
if
the
you
thing.
want to.
He would first need to figure out the exchange rate of this
Space
otherworldly
credits.
currency for designing
I
gold
give him
standard.
a bag of my gold.
He does not want it.
Why
Which
is
is a good thing.
Raya being so generous?
Yeah.
Ryan's a very
She's
good
trying to give
person.
away her
We're a
gold.
wealthy country, guys!
Ryan's good.
Like,
That was
There's
completely ruined for such a long time.
It
well,
was.
it's also been a couple of years, my dude.
It's been a couple. They're trying. They're doing.
The gold didn't just disappear.
And that economy sure spring back quick.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're like,
There's dragons now.
Oh, that's
The
popcorn.
economy
I was
kinda-
so worried. I was like, what's happening in
Oh, it's
there?
just exploding.
Microwave is kind of
Cool.
sketchy.
It's so sketch.
I got mine for
Hercules.
$15 at DI.
You see,
This was left here
Hercules
by our
is
friends who
putting
moved out.
he's going for 10 gold on you, Maui. Just in that, like, hey, congrats. Like, if
I
you
would
win,
totally put some down on you, but apparently they don't take shells.
Oh, do you want some of my money? To
Sure,
put on?
yeah.
Sure, yeah. He gives you 10 gold coins. What do you
I
want
put
to
it on Herc.
All right. Mallory's just being nice. 10 on Herc.
Bless
Oh, that
my
means
soul.
my initial
Herc was
prediction
on a
name.
roll.
And I think that's good for the overall. Because most of you, the only name most of you don't recognize actually is there's something called I.Giant. And for most of you, it's not like, what?
I enjoy it.
Which has
Oh,
a standing of
question.
a 2-to-1 right now. But like
I'll
no
answer
one seems to
myself.
be betting on it because it's like whatever this thing. You don't see like looking around. It's like I can kind of guesstimate who's who.
Absolutely.
Um,
Oh, I'm
Alrighty.
gonna be so upset if this is a Disney property and I just didn't know about it.
You didn't know.
Honestly, with how Disney goes, probably. And yes, you will be disappointed.
Yeah, no worries.
Awesome. All right.
Medieval art is weird.
Oh yeah. So as you are all getting ready.
Okay, it's Warner Brothers. I was like, could I have been the Iron Giant? It's Warner Brothers, not Disney.
Oh
It's
no.
like the weird rose vibe with the violin, which is like how a woman's
As you come in, the results are in for the fights.
Fight.
First round, we'll see Hercules fighting King Arthur.
Oh.
Oh no!
Interesting.
The two like most nice chivalrous people are.
The second
Well, I'm not
round
gonna hit you first. I'm not gonna
puts
hit you first.
Jasmine
Mm.
up against a newcomer, Raya.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Will be fun.
Round number 3 puts Helga up
Versus
against
Stitch.
Frozo.
Dang it.
I
So
really
I want to
like
see
the
Helga
versus
versus
going.
Stitch.
Helga v Stitch.
Oh my gosh.
Round 4, a man going by Smith and nothing else is up against Flynn Rider.
I was gonna say if he's going up,
Interesting.
if he's going just by Smith versus John Smith.
Lance will verse this thing called Stitch. John Smith will go up against the demigod Maui.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I thought I'm getting
Norrington, your opponent is this I.Giant.
Be interesting.
That guy just looks like Matthew
Oh,
Mercer.
excuse me. You are not John Smith. You are going up against Mulan. I totally misread that.
Okay.
And Maui, your opponent, is Meg.
Hey.
Oh no.
Ooh.
That could be very interesting.
This will be very interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now-
more hit my spells.
I get to make my fun rolls.
Meg's a
Hey.
Warlock fighter.
Warlock
Please tell me this
fighter.
is gonna be more like
You can do a
skill
lot of damage
based
as a
or
Warlock
something.
fighter if you do it right.
The first round begins, and it is Hercules versus Arthur.
Oh, cool. There's different stages.
As you watch, the tiefling announcer, you see, is just, welcome to our fighting festival. We wish you all a grand evening as daylight is turning to dusk, and there are now crowds around. The wooden platform, fun fact, is actually about a couple feet lower than this cement ring in this almost pool-like rectangle. You see, just, welcome to our fighting festival. The rules here, there are none. Knock your opponent out, you win. Your opponent leaves the ring, meaning if your opponent touches the cement ring, they're out.
Oh.
So, like, basically, if you step anywhere outside of this bound, so anything on this white, you're disqualified. You've left the fighting arena. That's it. Good luck. As you know, people start cheering and raving, as a lot of people come out, as the first match is between Hercules, son of Zeus, demigod of legend, and King Arthur, new king of Dizania and Magentia as a whole. This is where I just had quick rolls made for these guys, so I'm going to figure out kind of the matchup. So fun fact, what you see is Hercules is waving hello to everyone, and he brings out, or rather Meg, you would probably throw it to him. He grabs a bottle, a slight glowing liquid, pops it,
He's
downs
juicing.
it, and you watch actually as he actually does take a moment, doubles over, and you see he just, whew, oh man, headache. Throws the ball back, and the announcer explains, Hercules, in a show of good sportsmanship, has taken a potion of reduced strength to make the fight fair. You see he's waving, but he kind of is getting that, it's that vibe of like, whoa, it feels wrong when like you operate at a certain level and suddenly you're knocked down.
It's like T'Challa in Black Panther.
Exactly, right? It's that this is not like permanent by any means, but it's that like, so he doesn't kill Arthur by accident.
Just snaps his neck all the way around, like 360.
You actually see Arthur is just, I like your blade, and Hercules says, oh thanks, it's a talking blade. It's just, oh need! Steve the talking blade that was given Hercules.
Shut up, Steve! Meg yells from the sidelines.
Shut up, Steve. Nay, we shall vanquish our opponents! You see Arthur just, well, I was planning on not using Excalibur, but since we both got magical blades, make it fair? So Hercules just, yeah, alright.
Oh, go for it.
As the match begins, what you see immediately from the gate, all of you watch as Hercules smiles and like he tilts his head down
And then
in a
King
crash
Arthur
of
just dies.
lightning. Basically, he is behind Arthur.
whoa.
Oh, my dude.
Oh, I forgot.
Makes
about the
a
lightning
strength
travel.
check, and the dude full restrains him and jumps into the water. As you watch Hercules and Arthur plummet in,
Bless my soul.
Herc is on a roll.
Herc is on a- Herc is on, like, a
Interesting.
murder battle.
Arthur breaks free, swims,
Pretty cool.
gets back up. You see he's like immediately whipping. The dude obviously is dressed down. He's not wearing like regal cape stuff. You see Arthur's in a very smart leather armor suit. Immediately though is out of the water and has taken his sword as breaks free of the grip. Hercules then, the dude's dead. 1, 2, 3. Is out, is going to make a check versus, interesting. Once again though, is able to restrain Arthur, drags him back under the water, and you guys watch as Hercules' eyes light up with lightning under the water. You all hear crackling in the air as boom, lightning strikes this pool of water. He was able to use that attack. Yep. As then coming out of the water, holding Arthur well above, immediately starts chest compression. Arthur is up,
Just
and Herc throws him off to the side. As immediately the announcer just, good heavens! 15 seconds our first match, and Hercules has taken the win! Everyone's going crazy. But Herc and Arthur get that good arm class fight. I was just like, fighting a dude with lightning in a pool doesn't sound great for me. So he's just like, hey, it's okay. Didn't think that would come in handy, but you know, Phil says, use your surroundings. And also, don't eat bricks. Don't, and you see her just takes my, I don't know if that one was serious or not, now that I think about it. Arthur laughs very good-naturedly, though. And Arthur is out of the competition. Goes off to the side, though, to continue watching. As the first match concludes, immediately what you're noticing is there are mages and clerics, like more basic stuff that are using magic. Like a bunch of people run up, and as Arthur is out of the competition, are doing a lot of healing magic on him. What though someone explains to you, not the announcer, but like one of the referees talking to you guys, any healing has to be done on your own skill unless you're out. Meaning, as you go through the competition, you'll have to like take those like short rests, kind of like, okay, I need hit points back. But if you get out, of course, or if someone knocks you 0, Cleric and Mio's gonna be like, all right, let's get him back up, right? And what you're noticing is as the mages are starting to like use magic, these are all again a lot of tieflings, you know, red, purple, blue, are starting to perform magic, and as you watch, the water and like chests and shipboats all seem to slowly just fade. They don't seem to move or anything, as well as now the electricity that seems to crackle a bit in the water. That then makes Jasmine and Raya.
Oh.
Oh, this will be fun.
Here comes the
Also,
next
hey,
one.
You know what's funny? I never actually
Ooh.
added in all this stuff from my 6 fighter levels.
3, 4, 5.
You might want to do that.
I'm doing that
Interesting.
right now.
Interesting. As you guys are getting ready, the mages have immediately though started, and what you realize is fading into view
Oh.
an impressively large tree, wraparound stone steps, vines hanging every which way, and even a large, luscious canopy has emerged. As you were watching this, of course, you were able to start taking positions on the field. And Riot goes
So
here,
just did
one
ability score
over.
improvement.
There we go.
I have to do a second one.
So heading in, Arthur's already out. The announcer is talking. You guys are escorted onto the fields by respective referees. Basically giving you like, right, we say no rules, but obviously don't fight dirty. Please try not to kill your opponent. If you kill your opponent, we will be able to bring them back, but judges might not look favorably on it. Please don't attack any of the spectators. Like, they're giving those little, like, hey, we're not going to say this because the crowd's going to love hearing no rules, but, like, don't go kill people. Giving you all this information, you guys step up to bat. And Jasmine actually goes one more over. I need you both to roll initiative. For anyone else not competing, though, there are the odds on this match if
Let's see.
people want
So
to
we got
bet.
19.
Rhea versus who?
Raya versus Jasmine.
16.
My money's on Jasmine.
Same.
I'm gonna put.
My money's literally on
19.
Jasmine.
So do we need to roll again? Or is
My
it whoever has the
1919.
highest dex?
What's your dex?
My dex is +3. Which I forgot ability
my dex
score
is
improvement.
+4. Jasmine will go first.
Sorry, that was very close.
I forgot ability score improvements from being a fighter, so my 17 is now an 18.
Okay.
Charisma is now 14, and my strength is a 16.
How? That's not possible.
Because you get 2 numbers. 1, 2. I added.
No, you get 2 points to put in.
Yeah. So my first one, I brought it 1 on my dex,
Okay.
and then 1 on my charisma.
Okay.
Then I had 2 more.
But
My strength
you
is
have
at a
8 levels in
14.
fighter?
I have 6 levels in fighter. I
You-
have 2
so you
abilities.
only have
fighter,
one.
no, fighter gets
No,
extra
fighter
ASIs.
gets-
They do.
At level 6, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Oh.
yeah.
That's what I thought you were doing. I thought you only had 1. I'm like,
No,
how'd you
I
get
have
4?
2.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
So then that's why my strength's now a 16.
Cool. Alright, let me... I have enough, though. Cool. Jasmine, you will go, and then Raya. As everything starts pumping up, you are able to see just this tiefling announcer with his slick back hair just kind of whip down his hand, light shoot off, but again, the crowd has seemed to fade in as battle has begun. Jasmine, you go first.
Okay, and so what I'm looking here is a giant hollow tree.
This tree,
Okay.
no, there is a
Oh.
tree on top. Sorry, you didn't
Okay.
see that. There are vines and branches and leaves, but just to make it make more sense, is there's a tree with like other stone steps leading up. All this stuff is involved with these giant
Okay.
roots.
And so, scale-wise, like how many feet away are we type thing? Or well, actually, wait, do I still have my carpet? So movement
You
kind of doesn't
do
matter.
have your carpet.
It can move quite far.
Your carpet's pretty insanely good.
Okay. So, I'm probably gonna want to zoom up on my carpet and like hide in the foliage.
Gotcha. So like 5,
That's that
10,
bonus
15,
action.
20, 25, 30,
Fine.
35 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little over half, and go ahead and, yeah, hide bonus action.
Oh, that's my stealthy skills. 25 stealth.
25. That's then the DC you would have to beat to see.
And how far away is she then? Like, how close could I have gotten while still, like, being in the tree somewhere?
You would not be able to make it to her, though.
But, I mean, like, for, like, thrown properties of weapons, like, how many feet away is she type?
I can't tell you because that's not fair then to your opponent.
Okay.
If you want, I can show you sneakily on a screen where you are
That
with your full movement, but it wouldn't be fair to be like, don't worry, you're 20 feet away, and then you're like, she is, but I don't know. Just to help with, like, metagaming / like, planning. This is your full movement.
Okay.
You would be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, thank you.
But that's
for
like
that.
a full movement.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Okay. And then, so let me just double check the range on something.
The range?
Yeah, so, I would like to throw a dagger at her.
Okay.
But that's just my proficiency in my dex, right?
Yes. So this attack will then be at advantage because it beats the passive perception. But to then find, right, that's just make a perception check and beat a DC 25.
Mm-hmm. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Deflect missiles. I'm using my reaction to catch it.
Ooh.
Oh, monk. But you have
Yeah.
to, like, roll for that, don't you? Or no, is that only
No,
if you
no,
miss
so
the...
it
I roll
happens-
to lower the damage. If it's 0,
It
then
can
it's,
reflect back.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your damage, Jasmine.
Okay, so it's a d4 for the dagger, and let me see what my sneak attack is.
That's a lot of dice. That's a lot of damage!
Oh, and plus my dex, right?
Yes.
That's a lot of damage!
Here, just, roll.
I catch it with my hand.
Haha! It's like it's straight through your head.
Huh.
I even forgot sneak attack. I'm like, ooh, this could be cool. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a sneak attacky sneak.
33?
33. You can roll. It will negate, though, if you want to do this, Raya. So go ahead and roll.
Minus 18 points of damage.
18? What do you roll?
Well, yeah, no, so I roll a d10, and then it's +3 plus my monk level, so it's already
Dang.
10.
Oh.
That's a really good ability.
So 33 minus 18, though, does make still 15 points of damage to you,
And then
Raya.
it dramatically cuts
You,
my
like,
cheek, and I'm like,
as you go to catch, you, like, feel it slip in your fingers, realize it's an Agrabah blade, and rips down your arm as, the crowd goes by the teeth, like, woo! We can't even see the Sultana of Agrabah!
I pull
as
out the knife, and I'm like,
Oh, it, like,
Beautiful
ripped, it's on the ground. You
I
can
know.
pick it up.
So hear me out, I pick it up, and I look into the sheets, I'm like, beautiful craftsmanship. Can I keep it? And I pocket it. I steal your dagger!
Because if you say anything, she'll know.
There's actually that silent respect there. I'm like, that's exactly what I would do.
Dang it, I wanted that dagger too.
Dang, that was cool.
Raya, that's your turn.
Alright. So I know she's in the tree somewhere.
Somewhere up there.
And I don't need to kill her, I just need to subdue her. So...
Subdue, knock her to 0, put her out. There's a lot of ways to win, right? There's no
Many
way.
ways to cut the pizza.
But only one way that won't make people think you're a psychopath. I'm sorry.
No,
Don't cut the pizza in a spiral.
so hear me out.
Do not.
I'm like, it's not very honorable to hide in the shadows. Come out here and fight me.
Says you.
I'm standing in the open!
I know.
And this is a different character, mind you.
And all of the tieflings just, woo!
Yeah, the demons are on my side, like,
No, the tieflings are on Jasmine's side. I mean, this is good. This is a good fight, right? Like, ooh!
I want to make an intimidation check by taking the blood and wiping it across my cheeks.
Go and roll for it. We'll see. We'll see. It's hard to like do intimidation versus other
This is
PCs,
a player
but
character.
that wasn't great.
Well, I guess actually it was more for the crowd.
Oh, for the
Would
crowd.
that be a persuasion then?
No, still intimidation.
Okay.
Intimidate the crowd.
That's
people are loving it just because it's like using your own blood to mark your face. Just seems cool. But not a lot of like draw from the crowd. It's just more that like, woo, kill 'em!
I'm still just like, okay, sorry, I promise I'm not trying to drag this out. I'm just legitimately thinking, because I'm a monk fighter, there's not much I can do while you're in the effing tree.
Come up,
You're
there
a
are
monk.
stairs.
They-
Okay,
Babe,
fine.
just, like,
I start walking up the stairs.
Well, I
And
mean, you
as
would
I
reveal your
walk,
position
I-
if you threw the thing.
yeah.
Well,
As
what,
according
doesn't she
to the
still have
rules.
to make a check or no?
No,
when
once you attack,
you
you're
reveal, you
thrown.
have to
Oh,
hide
sick.
again.
So, you didn't realize that.
Oh,
That's,
so
so it
right,
helps
okay.
that.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
why she kept doing all the stuff on the tip. She thought she needed me to
So
come
it was
out.
cool when I
Ah.
stole your
It
dagger.
was just-
I saw you do. You
Well,
saw
like,
you
it's
do-
enough where it's like you would know where she is, because it's like, there's only so far you can move after throwing something.
Mhm.
So it's not like,
Approximately how far away is she from me?
you'd guesstimate like 20, 25 feet.
I'm gonna walk over 10 feet and go, get down here. And I'm going to pull out my sword, whip it out, and try and wrap it around her ankle and drag her down.
Is that a post strength?
That is opposed strength.
Jasmine does not have great strength, guys.
As you are on the carpet.
That's what I was guessing!
And it's just a check, right?
It's opposed strength. It's a check.
Tell me what I need to be.
No! What do you roll?
Do you need a dice box or anything? You need. You have.
Oh
like,
my gosh!
Wait,
The mimic
hold on.
feast.
Smelling on.
Feast, 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 feast. This is just so cool, man. I'm sorry. I'm just having a good time looking at it.
I could get a
Yeah.
nat 20.
Yeah, I mean, you could both.
Then you lose because her strength is higher.
Higher,
that's
yeah.
true.
It's
So,
all
let's
about
There's
the
no way
see.
you can-
Stuff
Honestly,
could happen on
that'd be
chance.
That is not a nat 20.
Well, you vote, Jasmine. You
You
don't
see the
realize
sword-
though, because suddenly, like
'Cause I
the
pull out my
sword that
sword.
she's holding suddenly seems to have elongated, and as you look down, you realize it's wrapped around your foot. You are slammed to the ground. You will take that brief falling damage. Only 1 hit point worth.
Oh, August, sorry, then I have to say, like, my bonus action's been used to...
Yes, that was a
Oh,
bonus
my
action
sword.
to end the action. You have now been grappled, though, Jasmine, and slammed on the ground. So that makes Jasmine's turn again.
Okay, so now we're next to each other.
Yes, just like on the ground, though.
And I am grappled, which means I take attacks at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's an action to break a grapple.
Typically, was the dagger being thrown at me a melee attack or a ranged attack?
Ranged.
Oh, wait. What did she roll to hit me?
Nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
What did she roll to hit? I thought that was the strength check and not a 2-hit with the whip thing.
No, it's
The
not like
whip
a
is
two.
automatic, it's just a
Okay.
strength.
This is
Okay.
yeah. It's like I'm
'Cause I
trying
was
to
just
grapple
wondering if it
you
was something Shield would
using
help me
something.
against. That answers the
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
Because I can't use shield for that.
Yeah, no.
Hear me out while you're on the ground, because, you know, I'm a sucker for roleplay. I'm like, Princess Jasmine of the Princess...
Claire.
Not Claire. This is Eleanor blanking. It's the Princess...
Council of
Yeah.
Princess.
Thank you. Princess Jasmine of the Council of Princess, I presume.
I see your opponent wasn't.
Yeah, I know. This is just
I
me
presume.
pulling
Here's a question.
presume.
So I can use my cunning action, bonus action, to make a sleight of hand check, use my thieves' tools, or disarm a trap or open a lock. So if the grappling thing is like her magical whip sort of thing versus her arms, can I like use that bonus action to get out of it?
Shoot, I'd have to say yeah. It's
I
because
honor it because
if
it's
it wasn't, if
or take
for a
these,
person,
it's a
a
weapon.
person grapple is totally different. But because this is more like
Because it's
a
your
mechanic
mechanical.
item using to grab, I'd say yeah. That's,
Okay, so I get to make a sleight of hand check as a bonus action.
Go on. Try.
Well, I have plus 14
Also,
and
did
I
you
can't
get
roll
the
below
song
10,
message?
so...
Go ahead and roll opposed strength.
Did you see Dishonor?
I did. I couldn't find it.
24.
No.
Yeah. Jasmine, easy bonus action. Your leg's free as you flip out. It's like one of those like, oh yeah, like trying to like getting someone's easy, but then like holding them in place is a struggle.
Yeah.
So you're free.
And then as my action, I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to try and hit you with my rapier.
Jasmine, you like rip off the sword, flick it out, and as you pull out your curved rapier sword, it just boom ignites in this greenish blue flame erupts. Right, here's it.
Actually,
I
Raya
rolled a
has-
natural one.
Oh,
Oh.
as you go in though, what you're realizing is, right, you're able to still like lean and dodge away.
It's
and
the
like
very
sword,
cool, actually, just
it's like, well, no, it's more like that
You
sword coming across sideways and leaning. You're watching, you feel the heat, but full evasion. As again, it still was a lot to like, crap, let me get out of this, hop over and try to slash. Everyone's screaming. Raya, that's you.
beautiful blade, by the way. And what I'm gonna do is
I
we're
feel
right
like-
next to each
So
other.
rounding up really quickly because like Jasmine hasn't said anything yet. So I think like she got pulled down my thing or whatever, and she did like the sleight of hand, and it's not full. She like kind of stands up to the side and was like, like don't try and catch the thief, right? And then she takes the swing at you and misses, right? Because it's like all happening quickly. She's kind of off balance, but like it's that you thought you got me.
Right, it's just like stone faced, like scary, almost like resting bee face, like stunning blade, truly. And with that, I'm going to. Key is not a bonus action. Key is just when I use it, right?
Key is a bonus action when you're using it for something.
Because I just don't want to drop my sword down. into
Yeah.
something. I could just have my action. Okay, so I'm gonna retract my blade, throw it, and I'm going to attempt to stunning strike you and attack.
I need to make like a save for that, right?
One key must succeed a con save or be stunned until the end of my.
Wait, you have to hit me first though, right?
Yes. And I'm just gonna make sure I understand
11
Stunning Strike
plus
where
3
it's.
Hold on. Because is it my proficiency in my monk stuff, right?
When you hit another creature, you spend the key point to attempt to Stunning Strike. Yes, so this won't be. So you just roll to hit.
Okay. And sorry, because it's been a minute since I've played a monk.
What did you roll then?
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
I have a +3 to my dex, but I have a +5 my proficiency in my
It's +8.
so that means it's +8.
Yes.
Okay, so that means it's 19.
19.
Does that hit?
19 hits.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Make
Okay.
a con save.
So, well, you're also taking damage though.
Yeah, well, because it's not, I would throw
Oh,
up shield, but Jasmine wouldn't know that you're gonna stunning strike her, and so she wouldn't bother if you just hit her.
Yeah, I mean, like, I show up with a sword, you're not going to expect Rapunzel monk shit. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know your Rapunzel. Okay.
Like, that I'm like Rapunzel, but like, yeah. Okay, so, because my martial arts is a d6, that's 2 plus 3 plus 5. I can do math. It's
Don't have
7.
proficiency to your attacks.
Oh, I don't have proficiency
No,
to the attack on this one? Okay. So, yeah, no, then that's just 5
So 5 damage.
for 5 points, but the main point is a stunning strike.
Okay, so Jasmine, you have to beat a Constitution saving throw.
What's the DC?
DC of
My key save DC is 8, and my proficiency, so that's 14, plus
8 plus
my
5 is
wisdom
13.
modifier, plus 3.
so 16.
So 16, gotta be a 16.
My constitution is not great,
Got it.
so
Rip skis.
yeah, that's only a 13.
13. You are now stunned until the end of your next turn. Yikes!
Hear me out. Then I object interaction. I'm not trying to objectify you. I'm sorry. I take your wrist and I hold it up and I'm looking at the refs, trying to show that I have stunned her. See if I win the round.
Jasmine, you are already blinking though. As she's stunned, you hold up. End of Jasmine's turn though, you come to and are
No,
back
it's
in.
the end of my next turn.
No.
Yes.
I just looked it up.
It is the end of my next turn.
What?
Yeah.
They must
she's-
succeed a con save and be stunned till the end of my next turn.
Alright. Well, either way, the point is though, she's not out.
Like,
You gotta
'cause
throw her out
It's not
or
a
knock
permanent
her out.
thing. Yeah.
I thought I'd.
You would have to throw out a deuce. You hold it up and
It's
they're like,
either unconscious
"And?"
or like out of the ring, because I can still attack you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's detrimental.
yeah.
Well, on my turn, before she wakes up, I'm gonna pick her up and just like start walking to the end of the ring. I say walking, but my movement's like 45.
Does she have to make a check though, because I'm heavy
This
as a
is a
person?
you're well, and that's the thing. Even though you're stunned, it would be then like a dragging thing. So make a strength check. Yeah.
5.
Yeah. That's
Wait, would this be athletics?
no. It's
Okay.
strength. You're trying to pull someone is the problem.
On!
So
What are you made of? And just
10, 15, 20. You would
I
make
didn't
it.
mean that as a bad compliment!
I say you would make it a good, but it's like you only really make it halfway though using everything.
And that was all my movement.
Yeah.
I still have an action.
You have an action.
Stunning strike again. Another key point.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Yes, use all your key points now.
I'm gonna say no. Mason started to see you got a whole tournament. You do.
Yeah. 3 plus 5, 14.
Ha! My AC is 15.
15.
What?
As you
Unconscious!
you punch in and it does a grabs the punch as you go ahead.
Well, hi.
That was the end of your turn, Jasmine. That's
No,
you.
hear me out. Since the end of my turn, I'm like, I suppose this is a bad time to ask for audience with counsel.
This is a bad time to ask for foreign political aid.
So I am going to try another green flame blade, I guess.
Ooh, alright.
Just because I can't really, there's nothing close to hide or up.
This
Wait,
is a melee attack, huh?
wait.
Right?
Hear me out. I still have magic carpet.
You do. I mean, carpet kind of is just there with you.
It could
Like,
like.
I wasn't allowed to bring Tuk Tuk? That's
No.
unfair.
It's
That's
not
no, I'm
creature.
It's
I'm
a-
just
no,
object.
no,
I
hold
know.
on. Hold on.
Well, you say stuff like this seriously sometimes.
Where's
like,
my
when you
giant
play with the stick,
armadillo?
like,
I want
my armadillo boy!
Okay, so hear me out.
It is hard.
The carpet can like
Sometimes it's hard
move
to
around
tell
on
if
its own
you're
and
being
do stuff.
Basically,
If I got it to like fly in front of her face and obscure her vision for a second, could that count as like a stealth roll so I can hide to then get sneak attack?
this is going to be carpet v Raya's strength. Because it's not hard to be like, no, get out of my face. So to
Yes.
get that kind of advantage for an attack, we're going to make an opposed strength. I have carpet stats. Go ahead and roll yours. Ooh.
19 plus
Oh.
2.
So 21. Carpet's only really got a...
Not many
alright.
carpet?
We'll see, we'll see. It's a good carpet.
Please tell me it's not enough.
Raya, you watch the carpet full wrap around your head and suddenly like, ah! And you nat 20 on carpet.
Heck yeah!
You're full gonna get sneak attack on because that's like, how do you like, oh shoot, like, let me
Carpet.
get this carpet. The carpet has entered the battle.
23 to hit.
That is. I'm so sorry.
Even with the plus?
Yes. That's
Okay.
gonna
Well, what's
hit.
your armor class?
Well, my armor class is 16, but I have defensive duelist, which then
But-
adds my proficiency, so it'd be 21, but she got a 23.
Yeah.
Hits.
Okay, so rapier is a D8. Green flame blade gives me. I'm at 13. So.
I actually will even be more fair with defensive duelists. You have to have been wielding your finesse weapon, and you did bonus actions to be able to drag her.
Okay.
So it was like even until you got it. So. But yes, green flame blade.
Okay. Sorry, so that's 3d8s plus then all my d6s for sneak attack. So I'm gonna roll the d8s first, and then plus my 4 dex, right?
Yes. Right.
So that's
Oh no.
13 to start, and then I'm gonna roll sneak attack.
So you're taking 13 points in slashing.
Ouchie. I don't like this maracas. Stop that.
Maraca.
$27 from sneak attack.
The pipes, they ring.
Riot, you are down to 49 hit
How did I get
points.
to 49?
You took a total of 27 plus 12, which makes 39 hit points. Added to the initial 15 you took, you were down to 49 hit points.
Gross. Okay.
Carpet's full on you. I can't count it as a grapple. Carpet has no anything to
Here's a
hold
question,
you
though.
back. So
Here's
like,
a question. The carpet's turn was what gave me sneak attack, so I didn't have to use my bonus action yet.
you didn't.
I did not.
So you can bonus action hide?
Yeah, there's a bush not too far.
There's a bush.
So
You wouldn't see it because Carpet's fully.
Carpet's,
It's a
yeah.
nat 20. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hey, but you did get the nat 20 blade. This is one of a PvP.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did like 6 points of damage. I mean, she just.
And then
Put
she just
everything on.
stabbed me
Rogues.
over and over and
I don't
over.
like rogues.
Sneak attack is brutal.
Rogue. I mean, that's why you gotta just hit them.
24 stealth.
24 stealth is gonna easily beat the perception. You full.
Hey, I see your icon over there. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I've hidden it. I hid it this time. But yes, well into the... But actually, if you want to come show me where you want to go, because, like, in theory, you would be able to move and you wouldn't
That's
see.
true. That's very true.
So, like...
Yeah, I think I want to go that one.
This one? Okay. Alrighty. Raya, you rip this carpet away, pissed off, right? And the carpet just kind of flies up into the air.
No, I'm holding the carpet.
Okay, that's going to be opposed strength to hold it.
14 plus 2, 16.
16?
It's a carpet.
That's a natural 19 from it, so
It's a carpet!
yeah.
He rolled a
It's
nat
a
19 though.
Fucking carpet!
And this carpet's a fucking
He
beast!
rolled really well.
No, it's a good carpet, to be fair.
It is magical.
Jasmine had to work hard for carpet.
I did have to work hard for it.
I was just kind of just standing there like,
Oh,
I
Car-
just literally wanted to be on a diplomatic mission, and I thought this would be fun. This is no longer fun.
This is no longer fun.
This is no longer fun!
And you see people are screaming as well, because Jasmine slinks into the shadows. You, as carpet flies off your head, and you're just like...
Wait, I do have to be fair. Are there dumb people in the crowd trying to give away my position? Like, oh, she's right there!
No, like...
Okay.
Oh, come on!
In the supporting
Every
fighting
sports
festival-
game has those people!
Right?
No
Those
one's
are-
gonna. No one's gonna naturally give this up
Okay.
too, because it's more of that. Like, first of all, it's a crowd perception as well. Like, you are kind of beating that, but it's that like you'd have to get people to like volunteer that information, because most of the supportings are like, hell yeah, fighting festival. Like,
Okay,
if the participants cheat, that's fun to watch. If we cheat, we ruin the sport,
Okay,
right? Like,
good.
they're a much more like honorable.
I'm sorry you
nation.
got a rogue in the first duel.
Yeah, I mean, Rose.
To be fair, it's kind of like Arthur having to like.
Arthur got
fight
wrecked
Hercules
by
first,
her.
like,
I was
poor
like,
dude.
and in the
Still not
water,
gonna
I'm
throw
like, if Hercules can grapple him in the water, it's over.
You can make a perception check to find me.
I'd like to make a perception check.
Go ahead and roll your perception. Oop, not bad.
14 plus 3 plus 5. Oh no, that's persuasion, my bad.
Yeah,
14 plus 3 is 17.
17 doesn't beat them. Because the DC is then
24.
Yeah. So you're looking
Well, I'm
around.
gonna start calmly walking up the stairs because I know she's gonna come to me.
Cool. So you've got movement
That is
5,
clever.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, moving around 45 to get to the base of the stairs here, right? To start that like walk up.
I have my sword in hand again.
Oh yeah, like yes. Swords in hand. Anywhere else you want to go? You could dash, you could do anything else. That's just your movement.
Dodge
Bonus.
action.
I didn't hear you, what?
I could take the dodge action, or I could do a funky little thing with my sword and just swing up into the tree.
You could. You want to swing up in a tree? You want to swing in a tree?
I might just want to swing.
You
up
got
into
the Tarzan me? Swing in a tree.
You know, bonus action.
Bonus
and then-
action, whip form. Go ahead and make me just, dexterity check then. Or no, this would be acrobatics, because you're using... Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, that was a terrible roll.
Wow. 12 plus 5. It's not 18, is it?
17?
It's 17.
I'm sorry, it does beat the DC.
So I'm just hanging there.
You're just... Yeah, like, you grapple it, but it wasn't high enough to
I
pull
flick it
up
out. I jump back onto the ground.
onto the ground. I would just kind of like...
Good, because I was so
ooh.
gonna make you take falling damage
There's,
if you had stayed
there's a
tangled in there.
lot of people that kind of start like...
Like you said.
Ooh.
Oh, you're a monk
Just
though.
monk, yeah.
No, yeah, the crowd kind of gives you that ooh, so they're like, ooh. I even hear the announcers like, hey, it's hard to climb a rope, folks. Give her some credit.
I don't need your pity.
Oh, but pity's freely given here. Jasmine, that then will make your turn.
I'm sorry, but since I am successfully hidden, if I fly over there on carpet, can I still get sneak attack?
So Carpet's going to have to move at least 15, though, to get to you. Because it wasn't
Yeah.
with you, right? 5, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Yeah.
Coming out, yes. Carpet coming from above.
I have my sword in my hand.
You do have your sword, so you
Cut it
could
in
be
half.
able to defensive duelist this.
But I get advantage on this attack.
You
roll,
do get
and I'm
advantage.
gonna do Ring Flame Blade again.
Ah,
Because it's a cantrip,
my.
so...
it's a good cantrip, honestly, for rogues and
What
fighters.
level are you? 13.
Delicious.
It's the
I
card.
should
It's
just put everything into monk. What was I doing?
we'll see. Hey, it's
22 to hit.
22 even with the defensive duelist on, because you gotta get 21. That's a
It
hit.
was 13 plus 9, right? That's 22?
Yes.
Okay.
So go ahead and
So
roll.
that's 3d8 plus 4, and then all my d6s.
You good, Raya? Breathe.
25 to start.
Don't say it like that.
Sorry.
25 slashing damage.
Yeah, just wait till I'm done with the dice.
The dice. Last.
31 to just the sneak attack.
Oh my.
Raya,
Sorry.
you
I rolled
watch, you
those then.
flip around, you are looking around, realizing
Rogues
your
suck.
opponent's done it again. The shadow looms behind, entering flat of the blade, though still boom! You feel yourself go unconscious as that insane, like, hawks dive into it. As you hit the ground, though, immediately people are
One last
flooding
thing I want to
you.
do. I do have my cunning action. I want to steal back my dagger.
Yeah,
you're not
it's
getting this back.
still
I have-
no. She just knocked you unconscious to 0. That was
My sleight of hand is a minimum of 24.
Yeah.
Piece of reliable talent.
Um,
I'm sorry.
boom. You just went up against a rogue with a rogue-esque stadium. It's tough. Slides out the dagger, puts it in the. People are still cheering for you though, because again, it's more that like,
You
hey,
were
to
cool.
be in the contest is cool, and you did do good. Like you had
I was
some
stunned for
good.
a whole turn.
Like,
you
you
started dragging
almost
me out
had
of the
her
stadium.
out.
It was awesome.
Like Jasmine just had to flip turn around that last minute where she was able to get out enough to then dive bomb you. You are still getting like they heal you back up to full as you take you off. They give that like thank you so much for participating. Like here's more about our king. You start getting that kind of like rundown. Like they didn't give it to Arthur because he's kind of the king and supposed to know, but they start giving that like hey here's our festival and this is why we do it. Please consider giving us money and bringing people. It's that like foreign thing. Jasmine, though, you walk away though victor of round 2. And you see the third matchup: Helga Sinclair versus Frozen. And you watch as a flop, 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 flop onto the
And
field.
instead, I don't have access to Helga.
Oh,
You
that's
need.
cute.
Do you need a charger?
Eller, we
Yeah.
can give you a charger. Like,
I mean, we could just have that round go later.
yeah, that's what I'm
That's what I
saying.
was saying.
Do you want me
Okay.
to grab
Well,
my charger from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing?
we've got like the good chargers. So
Also, I'm just in incredible amounts of pain, and I kind of want to go on. It wasn't about the fight. It's just.
okay, do you need Tylenol? Do you need any?
have Tylenol?
Yes, we have medicine.
Let people know what's
Now,
up.
if you were to ask me at my apartment, no, I don't have any form
If
of
you need
medicine.
medicine, then you come ask us, Braxton. You're on.
See, I prefer to just suffer. I actually, I honestly do not take medicine that often.
The
at
key
all.
word for me is suffering.
I don't know, I'm just weird
Yeah.
about pills with my dad and everything growing up. He's detective narcotics, and he was also very, But, I was gonna bring this up
Yes.
because I just saw a reel. So, you know Ned's mom, not mom, grandma in the Spider-Man movie?
Yes.
So,
Ah.
okay, Ned, you see Ned's grandma and she speaks.
Spoilers.
What? Yeah, I don't think that's a huge spoiler. Anyway, she's speaking, and Ned has to translate because she's speaking another language. And I'm sitting there watching the movie, and she says something, and my brain catches one word and goes, "Wait a second, I understood that." And then it catches the rest of the sentence, like, holy crap, she's speaking Tagalog. She's Filipino. This is awesome. I understood that.
It was super fun
Nice.
because, Megan understood most of the Spanish stuff, and she was like, this is interesting.
She's like, this is not Spanish.
All of you are watching as the next day, again, tree wisping away magically, and
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
all
say.
watch
So,
As
Ned's grandma?
emerging
She's seen
from
Spider-Man movie.
the etherealness,
She translates
roiling,
so much more
bubbling
nicely than what she
lava.
actually says. It's the
You watch
funniest thing.
Frozone sitting there, just like,
But some words are confidence.
as they're just like, we have the lava stage! All these tieflings are going wild.
Yeah, it's
Okay, you see Frozo's just like, shit.
How goes looking at
Yeah.
No,
As this is really bad for both of them. Yeah, like, no more lava.
No.
No more.
Then maybe the thing that
Well,
just
she's being commanding, but
No
she's not
mas?
being rude. It was basically he translated it generally, but it was like
So, like, I
she was
remember-
basically exasperated, like I'm there, like
Wait,
you know.
one second.
Because I
I gotta
remember
put
the
you
second
onto
spiel that she
move
had,
to top.
the two words that like
Gotta
were
move him to
Spanish
top, too.
cognates that I understood mean trash and damn. So like maybe that's nicer in Tagalog, but like
Yeah, I'm not sure.
it was basura and maldito.
Yeah, basura is trash. Maldito. I don't know that one.
Yeah, that one's like damned.
Huh.
So
But it makes sense that why I didn't understand this.
okay, you get the lava, and even Frozen. You guys like everyone's easily noticing though. Frozen's just like, no, no.
How goes like, not again.
Like, no, you're flammable. You're flammable. And Frozen's like
And you're in Atlantis.
screwedly nerfed.
You
Like,
both just look at each other.
Just
like,
use
like,
the
oh,
water in
no,
the
it's
air.
insane.
There is no water in the air.
this is so bad for both of you.
you.
Honestly, probably worse. Like for you, it's more mental. For Frozen, there's a physical disadvantage. She has
Drama.
24/7 now
Oh man.
with this.
Well, at least I have a gun.
Oh,
Just stand there and shoot him.
Shoot at his feet.
no.
Oh.
Dance, monkey.
Oh. What? He falls?
Wait.
Oh man.
The expression being dance monkey dance from
Yep.
the Muppets, non-expression of Frozen.
Dance,
Thanks.
puppet.
Dance, puppet dance. As Helga just starts yeeting. Alright, here we go. I couldn't have rolled a funnier match. Sorry, this is amazing. This is all random, by the way. This is all just like,
Well, Ice Boy, do you want to just sit there? Because I'm okay sitting here.
hey yo, puppet, I don't know about you, but I might just sit here. Want to rock, paper, scissors this shit?
Honestly, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do shit here, and I feel really bad about burning a puppet.
All right,
2 out of 3?
you're on the way.
Paper, scissors, shoot!
Damn it!
Rock, paper, scissors, stun! And I'm gonna.
Wait! Did you just surprise attack me?
That's so evil!
Oh my god! We should allow it! You just...
It could be on the third now.
You want first?
So like,
That was so cinematic! No! Yes! We're gonna roll initiative, but you get a surprise after that! That was the best thing I've ever seen in my life! Oh, that's right! Because I'm thinking, like, yeah, Frozen would totally be like, yeah, let's just not fight because both of us are gonna die.
Oh.
Here we go.
but I was just like,
Frozen.
I have a gun.
Frozen v. Helga. Frozen.
War crimes!
What you get?
I'm not gonna like do it though!
Hey, so yeah, this one. Just like.
Again, don't know my stats.
inside
I'm
the
just gonna
Geneva
roll.
Convention.
Just gonna roll. I do have most of Helga's stuff
16.
here. 16
And I'm
plus
not
your
aiming for
dex.
anything lethal. I'm not a monster.
You do have a +4 dex, so that gives you a 20.
Shoots him
I
right
go
over
for his
throat.
kneecap.
Helga, you're going to be going first.
I'm going for his kneecap.
Wait,
You're
are
going
you an
first.
assassin? You get an auto crit on a surprise attack.
But I'm so auto crits! Oh my
We
god.
might wait just half a second to let the phone load and charge so you can get Helga's stats up.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So
That's
she gets
the
sneak
best
attack
thing
and
I've
auto
ever seen
crit.
in my life.
He's
Is the
gonna,
fact
like,
that
half
you
his
fully
health
tricked
enough.
me into... Because Frozone's like, hey,
He's a good dude.
I can't really do
Yeah.
a lot of stuff right now, and the puppet's a puppet in a lava
Doesn't
lake.
know that the puppet has a gun.
Yeah, like, why do you think a
I
puppet...
know that out of like the ethereal plane behind
It's
my
not
back,
like-
like all puppets do.
And then it's just a puff of smoke, but Frozen gets full shot. And he's like, ah, shit!
It's a full rock gun that says bang, and he's just.
and yet you still get a bullet to the leg.
God, this be going
He's
wild.
going to
I
just,
might
like,
go to the bathroom then real quick, but holy cow, I'm loving this fight already.
You know,
I really
That-
want to do well with
that
that.
actually reminded me of like an actual duel that happened.
What?
So, yeah. So there was this knight called Sir Minimus, who was a dwarf, where he was like the queen's jester or whatever, but he was also a legit knight. And this one guy was like making fun of him or whatever, so he challenges the guy to a duel. And this guy thinks it was just a big joke, so he shows up with a water pistol, squirts him, and Sir Minimus just pulls out an actual flintlock and just poof! And just shoots the guy in the face!
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Yeah!
I'm sorry,
You
I
may
can't
not-
get over that
You
stroke
may
of
not win, but
genius.
you've won.
You won.
Yeah.
You can't win D&D, oh can you?
Oh.
Making my DM.
Maybe if you're an uncultured
And
plebeian.
especially because you two are siblings. I was so ready for it to be like that Seven Deadly Sins would be like, haha, just rock, paper, scissors settles everything. Like,
I
no,
really
and then
thought,
she
I'm like,
shoots it in the face.
what a smart way, because then you actually have a pretty good chance
So
other
back
than
in my mind, rock, paper, scissors, gun.
rock, paper, scissors, gun. Gun.
Oh,
Gun.
Brilliant.
Frozen
Gun.
gun.
Frozen. Yeah,
Go
what's
back to
Frozen
what
supposed
you
to
were
do?
saying.
Think the puppet's got a gun
You just
that
tried
can
to
do
summon.
damage?
Yeah, I don't
How's your
have
phone
medicine
trash
at all.
going?
Also, for some reason, it
what's
reminded me
up?
of
Okay.
this TikTok I saw, where it was
So I
like
got
from
a
an
19,
anime,
right? And so
and it's
crit.
like this war zone,
pull up
all these
the
blooms
scroll.
come in. It's like, sinners, we're here to
Even
serve
on a
you.
even
Oh,
on a
thank
19 you
goodness
hit
it's
his
the Catholic
AC,
Church.
but like
yourselves
with
oh no, it's the Catholic
yeah with
Church.
assassin you auto crit. Holy
So-
cow!
That's a wild
with,
first turn.
my
kidding.
short bow, which is reflected as my gun, it's 1d6 plus 4 piercing. So I got a plus 9 to hit, but that's just whatever. 1d6
And
plus 4
with the surprise, that's sneak attack.
What? You get sneak attack because
You snuck attack crit this dude. That's what I'm saying.
Also, all your sneak attack dice are also doubled, right?
Sneak attack should be 7d6 for you. I have the d6.
Oh.
So 7d6
sneak attack.
You have a
plus
round two. You don't get to complain
another
about mine.
Yeah,
This
but
is round
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I like just made her. You know when you just make a character like
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
go my
It's not
child.
like she's dead
It's
too.
not- you know, it's not. I know that she's not dead, but it's like, dang it! I feel like I built her wrong. You know.
8, 9, 10, 11,
Well, I mean, it
12,
was probably just
14.
a really bad match.
Here's
More
It
than-
wasn't that bad.
14d6.
Anything.
And what d? Oh wait, no, but your normal attack is d6, right? Let me get you some more
Oh,
d6.
she has one.
So you need another, because that's gonna double.
Oh yeah.
And so here's just one more d6 for you.
So much.
16
You're rolling
D6.
96? Oh, 16 did you say? So many.
Because sneak attack double, so it's 76
I
double.
would like to take a
Should
moment.
she box of doom this?
Hey, no, hold on.
Yeah, you can
I
check
want a
them out.
box of doom, and I want to show the camera. Hold on, because we're still recording this, right?
I mean, the camera
My
can-
children. Look,
Oh my goodness.
look at the beauty that is.
What
It pays to be a Muppet, kids.
Alright, I'll do the math.
It's like it's
Hold
all
on.
just ones.
I would cry.
So, yeah.
I would legitimately cry. No.
18. That was another 6, I just bumped it. 30,
Ooh, that's a lot of high numbers.
36,
Nice.
Oh, yeah, there was one where
42,
on, like, one of my D6 and another was, like,
48.
Shut
and there was,
up.
like,
Okay.
and then I, like, rolled on my sneak attack, so that's kind of why that. She just rolled
48.
really well.
Yeah.
54, 64, 64 plus 8 is
Oh, dig it down on
72,
my paper towels.
72
We
Plus
got a hand
4
towel if you-
is
Is it okay,
76.
Woo!
It's a couple.
How many?
76.
76
So much damage.
points of damage.
Wow.
And one surprise crit.
It
How
pays
does
to be a
one?
Muppet, kids.
What's your dice? Which one of these is your child?
It's the red with the gold lettering.
Ah, yes.
Oh, your kids!
Hey!
Christmas present.
I'm using them as right stuff.
That feels good. It feels good. Oh my gosh.
There's the boy.
I need a moment to do. You did 76 points of damage.
And hear me
76.
out, after I shoot him, I'm like, surrender.
76 points of damage.
He just jumps out of the ring.
The dude's...
Yeah, the dude's like, I give up.
I need you to know right now...
I'm just imagining rock, paper, scissors, gun.
Did I tell... Wait, did I say 76 or 72? Wait, it doesn't matter, because 72 hit points is his total. As he says, rock, paper, scissors, gun, boom! Frozen falls backward. Ow! Oh.
For half a second on screen that gets blasted that way.
So, like,
you know, when it gets thrown
the
off
crowd
screen.
is just silent. And you see everyone go, woo! Frozen's out!
And I sit there
One
and we blow up.
shot!
Tell me before Helga's next match, because Jasmine and Meg are both putting money on her.
Okay, I put 50 gold on the Muppet! Holy shit! That's the funniest thing. And you got me with the stupid rock, paper, scissors bit!
It was amazing! Lucas, you were the one who suggested it, do it! She just took advantage! Oh, that was great!
I hate so much what has just happened and
I
occurred.
love it.
That
That was
was
the
amazing.
superior sibling
That's
now,
what I'm
brother.
here
Funny.
for.
Oh my
You
god.
know that's the fight everyone's gonna be talking about forever.
The way the Muppet just came in and went, boom!
Yeah, just capped a super.
It does that.
That's a lull them into a false sense of security.
Well, rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and I'll shoot, turn around and shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah, alright, pretty good. Rock, paper, scissors.
Scissors.
Boom! There's like a half second of just...
Because it's the Muppet humor. It's just like that, and then a cut up on the face. Goes, gun.
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 Holy cow.
I would just cinematically make that now with the Helga Muppet. Like, for real. Gun.
Well, with this insane stuff going on...
Somebody animate our stuff.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. I'll pay you. I might. I don't have a lot of
You
money.
don't.
When I have money, I'll pay you.
Let's see. 1, 2... Oh, man! Oh,
Buckle my shoe.
we're back. Oh, shoot. As the water fades back in, crinkling with electricity,
I would have been dead if I had that ring.
Frozen would have killed you.
He would have ripped him up.
Oh my gosh.
You got too dang lucky
Um,
around.
The announcer announces Jack Sparrow, the Flynn Rider.
Ah, 2 rogues.
Oh my gosh.
2 rogues in a pool of electrified water.
It's still electrified?
It's very much still electrified. It's like, yeah, it might be able to dissipate, but like after like a half hour max of this fight, you guys watch as it comes in. As they like push these like floats out. Jack Sparrow's looking around and like at one point he looks at Flynn Ryan just and just full pukes into the pool.
Ew.
You see Flynn Ryan turns out, I'm sorry, is this my opponent? What's happening here?
Oh,
Here we go. This is kind of a DM. Here we go. Jack goes first.
I'm still riding that stair. It's not high.
And cool. He's easily jumps. He like takes a few steps back, jumps to this. You see he's like whoa, like kind of standing on it. Just like let's begin our battle. Flynn Rider is going to go. Jumps, makes it with his. And he has enough movement. He can try to jump again. Let's see. Yeah, makes it. I mean, they're both rogues and dexterous. Both have made it to their respective platforms. You see Jack Sparrow. One second.
That was either a nat 20 or a nat 1.
He is going to take a couple steps back, jump over,
My dude.
land.
Gosh.
I thought
That
you were doing
wasn't
the
even-
back and forth
that
word
was-
stumbling.
I don't
That
think you
was just
understand.
movement.
That wasn't my acrobatics roll for him. What I rolled on that. Or he makes it on a 19 plus all that crazy dice.
Yikes.
Flips over. You see Flynn Rider turns around just as Jack unlock the puppet thing. Gun. Boom. Nat 20's this dude. No
Oh my
way.
gosh,
I am now
nat 20
two
rogue
nat
guns
20
in a
rogue guns.
row.
I'm now going to roll a shit ton of dice. Don't just-
Now they ban guns the next round.
Oh, they're about to ban all guns forever. This. Hey, wait a
Next year
second. No.
or any other time this is ever held,
It's like, you don't get a gun.
Um,
Both John Smith and Norrington have guns.
over 8.
I have a gun.
But you guys aren't rogues,
True.
so you won't be able to do the same crap.
See the puppet on the sidelines just like to Jack Sparrow. But it's like
This is my Meg bet on Jack.
Flynn is not down, but the dude goes from perfectly fine to so hurt into his head, just like, oh, son of a! As Jack's like, just,
I kind of want to see this with the
Oh, wait,
DM
wait.
goes to me. Hey,
I
DM.
still have to roll 4 more dice, because I didn't have all the, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, then I'll do that.
Sorry, what's,
Oh,
that's
I
a lot,
love
6,
that.
24.
That's Eleanor as a cleric.
Flynn Rider is now looking on death's door. Already as the dude's like swaying hard.
Hear me
It
out.
is his turn.
After that happens, you just see like, or Jack sees how.
One sec, I gotta see if something happens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
If I ever have to play Helga in like a full campaign again, I am gonna make a puppet of her. I hope you all know this.
5, 10, 15, 20,
You
25,
expect nothing less from you.
30. You all watch Lance right over side. It's like, you got this, my guy!
Meanwhile, Meg is mocking him from the sidelines.
Meg, you actually know this. Flynn and Lance have this insane thing
Yeah, like,
where when they are like in battle together or like able to cheer each other on, they do great. The mechanics, of course, being if they're within 30 feet, they get automatic sneak attacks on their opponents for being in front. So Lance is getting close enough to cheer.
Meg is still mocking Flynn, though.
Oh yeah. So Flynn is going to try to attack Jack back.
Jack Black.
Hits, but not crits, but still gonna get that sneak attack in. 12, 18. That's terrible.
I feel like you're hit by a wet spaghetti noodle by your girlfriend who you got confused.
Jack Sparrow.
Now hear me out.
You watch as Jack takes a decent amount as Flynn just like boom boom. They immediately they'll flip into this sword fight. Jack's trying to parry, of course, but Flynn still rakes across his chest.
I mean, it took him a second to find a sword instead of a gun.
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow though. Here we go. Just like, ha! But there's one thing you're forgetting. My very fine elfie sword fighting friend. Is he, Flynn, what are you talking about? Jack just points down, and in the split second Flynn looks, he kicks him in the chest.
Oh,
Flynn
right
Rider
into the water.
falls into the wire. He's not going to take insane amounts, but there's still
Excellent.
10, 20, 29, 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on 31, the perfect amount to take him out. Flynn falls in the water, and it's that very comical, like, you see the bones light up, and the dude goes
There are gonna
face
be
first
so
in
many
the water.
rogues in the higher levels of this.
Yo.
It's gonna
Um,
be like Hercules and a bunch of rogues at this
Herc
point.
and a bunch of rogues.
That's all we have so far.
Hear me out. August,
No,
after
Perk
it,
and a bunch
Helga's
of
just
rugs
like
was
in
getting
the.
my band and nice.
Helga's on the sidelines, like looking at her, just like.
Calm down. You see Jack's just like, I've never done it with a puppet.
And it's like, it can get pretty. Soft.
Filthy.
The yarn matches the drapes.
Yeah, right, like,
So many horrible mental.
Yeah, I hate everything about that. Flynn goes off to the side, super pissed.
nope, nope.
The inappropriate jokes I could make that
The
I'm
yarn
choosing
Nope,
not
Eleanor
to.
already did. Nope.
And I'm
The yarn
choosing
matches
to-
the drapes.
No!
Stop.
We're gonna duct tape your mouth shut.
I
You
will.
can try!
Duct tape
Eleanor?
my puppety mouth.
Eleanor,
My velvety mouth! Helga's into that.
Eleanor, it
Cane
wouldn't be
instinct.
hard.
August
Like,
has
we could
a
easily
dagger
just
and a
sit
sword.
on you.
And just throw the dagger as hard as I can at your head.
You all love me, you know this.
We do. It's pretty fun.
I'm
All right.
doubting.
You sexualize a puppet.
You know, to be fair, those things already exist.
Yes.
Yeah, Rule 34.
Not just Rule 34, but like, you know, balls and yeah.
You guys watch appearing on the stage now, much more natural.
You won that fight.
No, not that.
Oh, for Raya, like a much more
Raya's a monk,
open.
I'm very.
Yeah, a place to hide is great for a rogue, but like
But
if you're a
exactly.
fighter monk, it's
There
like
are
that
enough
one.
crates and things that Jasmine probably still could have hid.
Yeah, but they're gonna be able to break the crates. Smash.
Oh, fair.
Lance v. Stitch.
Oh, good
Yo!
lord.
Oh
This'll be
crap!
Interesting.
I gotta get ready.
Alright, Stitch. You know the rules.
God. I feel so bad for Frozen. The dude was so trusting.
I was too trusting! Screw whatever Frozen was thinking. I was like, we'll decide to match some
Now,
rock, paper,
hey,
scissors.
kids, remember, the Kane Complex can get you at any moment. Even in D&D. Be wary.
Let's see how long our new character lasts. Okay.
I worked so hard on that character, please.
Stitch v. Lance. So that's Lance, and then Stitch is gonna be right there. You look up Stitch. So Lance is this big, intimidating, like half-orc guy. There we go. You're both even.
Paper, scissors.
Good. So Lance, very, like that beautiful ebony skin, but still the pointed, like a little pointed teeth in and the ears.
That was great.
And she's just like, "Hey, I'm sorry, little blue thing, but I do gotta win. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes." Pulls out the gun. You see Lance just like, "Oh, whoa, no, I'm ready for that. You ain't gonna get me with that." Not today. And so initiative shall be rolled. Ooh, not bad.
D&D
13.
Beyond.
Yeah, Lance
Sorry,
got
12.
a synth 18.
Okay.
So Lance will be
I forgot to
going
choose my martial
first.
archetype.
How far away am I?
Right now, you're like across stadium, or excuse me, you should be one up, so you're facing each other. It looks about like 80 feet about.
Okay.
Lance can run. You actually see though, the dude's just like, ready for this? Bye. And he is full running behind the crates and hiding.
Nice.
Okay.
Does beat your perception. So the dude has disappeared. You're not sure where he just went.
Cool.
I actually also based it off the original concept design.
Okay.
Which has stars.
Yeah.
But then Disney's like, no.
Oh, sorry, yeah, let me- you don't know where he went, so.
Okay.
So.
And does he do anything else?
No, actually.
Well, I saw where he ran to. It's not like he just vanished.
He went up, but like he's hiding somewhere up here.
Okay.
Because I got Zach.
Well,
That's when I thought like I could figure out how to do places.
he's probably ready for me.
And I forgot about it.
Can I make a perception check?
All the stars
You
that I
can.
Oh, I did that wrong. Okay.
It's a day.
So, my perception. That's a 10. Does not. No.
So since you're like looking around, the dude is like, you can tell that rogue, so it's not like, okay, where's this dude hiding? And it's hard to just like immediately spot him out, but you know the direction he went.
Okay. So I am going to sneak up. Well, I'm gonna go up to like the edge of the crate, like the corner that's like closest to me.
Yeah, so like this one?
Yeah.
Okay, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
I have
50,
55 feet of movement.
55. So 55 puts you about 15 feet away from this first crate.
Okay.
Then I got Trent.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna have that.
I am going to use a key point to dash,
This is one for
and what I'm
the
gonna do, I'm gonna get on the crate closest to me, and I'm going to stealth. Two can play this game, fool.
Gotcha, yeah. Key point, you run up, hop the crate, go ahead and roll your stuff.
Does a 28 work?
28. You're both in. You see, the announcer's like, where'd everybody go?
Well,
This is
I mean,
insane."
it's obvious for anyone looking from above. where
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
at.
like, but again, it's not like the announcer's not going to be a rat, and so it's a stealthy stealth game.
Okay, and then I will have my ray gun out, ready to shoot. And I will wait.
So, perception check was made.
Mistakes were made.
That's alright.
You don't see him.
Especially on Frozen's part.
Is this just gonna be like a game of waiting each other out?
On a high AC of 18, still not enough for a synthetic 21.
How do you see me?
He
I rolled
rolled.
a 28.
So, fun fact Lance, my boy, has great perception, because he's not your like sneaky like assassin rogue. He's a thief.
Fine.
And so my boy got a 19 plus 10 to make 29.
Bull.
So he is stabbing upwards.
Well,
at
and
me.
as soon as he reveals this, I'm ready to shoot.
Oh yeah, like you ready to actually too. So it's that attack v attack.
Dang it.
So that's going to be that's a D20. Where's my D? There we go. Ooh. 6, 12, 18. Plus 8. Stitch, you take 34 points of piercing damage as Lad just like, ha-ha! Stabs just upwards, hits one of your like lower arms, and that like, ah! As he rips away though. Oh, sorry, you're probably wondering where he is.
That'd be
Yeah,
useful.
he was here. You guys were like right next to each other. It was pretty funny.
I assume a 13 does not hit.
13 does not hit his
Okay.
AC. You fire off again. It's hard when like your arm gets stabbed, so it's that like and so it's trying to rewrite yourself quick. So as the blast goes off, Lance is gonna try to hide again. Unsuccessful on a nat 3. The dude like is like, or he's not. He wouldn't move far enough away to like provoke opportunity. But you see, as he tries going around the crate, though, he's trying to duck and get stuck, trying to squeeze between the crates. It's just like, oh my, too many pies. And that was
So fun.
his turn.
Okay. You just hear, my turn.
No, no.
As I'm gonna jump on him and just start punching the crap out of him.
Go for it.
Gosh.
Oh yeah, Stitch Monk with 6 arms.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. So I'm gonna roll for attack. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll roll for my second attack.
It's like
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
And then I'll flurry of blows. To
Okay.
let's see, 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So does a 20 hit?
Yes.
And then an 11.
No.
Okay, so I hit with 3.
3 attacks, though. Pretty good.
Okay. So the first one's 8 damage, and then 10 damage.
Okay, he's gonna
And-
uncanny dodge the 10, so it's 5.
Okay, and then
So-
another 8 damage.
So 8, 5, 8.
So 21
makes
points
21 points. Pretty solid hits it. This is now like what you guys are seeing. One of the most like even fun.
And
It's kind of
then,
like the Wyatt Jasmine where
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike on that last one, of course.
Gosh.
He's gonna make his con save. He has a decent con.
Let's see, my...
Uh,
Let me double check what my thing is. 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Wisdom.
So that's 8 plus 5, 13, so 16.
16. He hit the 16 exactly on his.
Okay.
14
well, I can
plus 2.
stunning strike on each one.
Or, oh no, 14 plus 3 is 17.
Okay.
No, wait, stunning strike though.
I can hit, every time I hit him, I can do stunning strike.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I will do 1 more.
Alrighty. Stunning strike. Yeah, that 18 plus 3, yeah.
Then I will never mind. And, so...
Still, though, does a lot of damage as Lance is now just like, duh, get off, as running around, beating him up.
Okay. And then... I will be there, ready to throw down.
You see, at this point, Flynn... Would have got within... Flynn's running down to that like, Lance, I believe in you, buddy! Honor and glory! He's coming down, so Lance is going to basically try to attack you again.
Absolutely the best moment.
He
of
does
the
not
whole
have
campaign.
advantage, right?
No.
Mrs.
So he
Norris
gets
almost
sneak
took
attack,
out one
right?
of our
So,
guys.
sneak attack, he gets the sneak attack condition if he's within 30 feet of Flynn Ryder. It's a mutual thing they both get, but he doesn't get any advantage to like try to hit you with it. He still has to hit to get it.
Why do they give each other sneak attack? That's broken.
Because it's their characters. It's a homebrew thing. They don't get other roguish stuff. They just kind of have that for each other and like racial traits as orcs and half-elves. That is. Oh, I don't. Will that hit your armor class?
I'm an 18.
18.
Also said, have you seen Arcane?
8 plus 12. Synthetic 20. Yes, so he is hitting your armor class.
Okay.
How
How much did I take last time? Sorry.
Last time. Right now, Stitch, you're at 75.
It's so good, isn't it?
So you took a
Surprisingly.
total. Yeah.
Tell them!
3, 4,
Convince
5,
them!
6, 7
We're
plus
so busy.
I know.
D8.
When can?
You gotta give
When I
them some
finish
slack.
grad
That's
school.
some one.
Damn. Avoid spoilers, please.
They just binge watched The Witcher.
Oh, dang.
So that's a lot of 6 and 1s.
Hey, that's strong. I'm joking.
6, 12,
He's good.
18
I will say, I love Yasker's red leather coat.
plus
It was great. He looked good.
19, 22,
You don't
26,
The hat was so
26
That's
plus
something he's known for. Like, the books
7.
and the video
Yeah.
games.
cool.
This is
The hat with the.
Stitch,
Which-
you take
That was one of the first
33
characters
points
I
of
was like, oh my
damage.
God, the hat.
You were down to 42.
Well, they
As you
tried
see,
doing
Lance
season 1, giving him a hat,
slashes at
but
you.
it just
Was not
didn't
the
look
same.
good on him.
And he is going to, yes, again, full hide. Or try again, bonus hide action.
He would have.
Um,
I'm like literally on him. He would have to just. He would have to get away from me.
he can, according to D&D rules, though, you can still technically hide first. That's official rule. I don't like
Will
it
I
either.
not get a attack of opportunity?
It's,
Because-
you would make one at disadvantage, is what
Okay.
would happen. Because disadvantage doesn't stack. So he...
For a second, I was like,
So yeah, so 25 he is trying to
Okay.
disappear. So you can, though, feel him move away, make an attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, does a 26 hit?
26 does, actually.
Stunning strike.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, but Sulka was an amazing dad.
So 9 points of damage, and then he needs to make a DC 16 con save.
Okay, I'm just gonna... 9 points first. Yeah, he makes it.
Fetch that guy.
He's been rolling a lot of 12s and up. I've yet to see... Well, he did get a 3 on the side last time. You guys watch, again, Stitch is slamming in as you watch Lance try to pull away. Snitch, you do get that last hook off on him, though. Lance, though, is able to slip away back behind crates, disappeared. As he goes in, you see, again, people are cheering. This is fun for a lot of people, too. Just watching, like, something just, like, rip into a dude, the dude's stabbing back. As it's going in, Stitch, that makes your turn.
Okay, I'm going to stealth.
Okay.
Oh, come on. That's a natural 1. So
Ooh.
10 total. Or 11 total.
11, yeah. You climbing up, but it's...
Well, no, so I'm going to go towards the other boxes. Down.
Oh, down here,
Yes.
yeah. So, yes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
So on the other side.
30... Or your other side, excuse me.
Yeah.
So that'd be 20,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35,
As close to the box as I can get.
40.
And then as an action, I'm going to do wholeness of body and regain 14 times 3 hit points.
Ooh,
So let me do
yes.
the math real quick.
That will make 42 hit points.
Okay, I regain 42 hit points.
Dang, good stuff.
I love it. It's just Dumbledore in D&D.
it's Dumbledore right between Jude Law and Richard Harris.
Yeah.
And
that
then
really
I will
sticks.
have my gun ready for when he comes out into the open, because there's no way he can stealth from one box to the other.
You're right, yeah.
So
So
if he
he's
ever
gonna-
comes out into the open, I'm going to shoot him.
So he's gonna try something. It won't be with advantage because of that roll. But because you are able to easily hear Lance climbs up on top of the box and you see he's reaching down to grab you.
Okay, well, how did he get from there to there? Because, like,
Dash. Bonus action dash.
okay, so as soon like I'm ready to action shoot him as soon as I see him.
He's... But you were saying out in the open he was trying to sneak up
First
on
anime
top
was,
of you.
But like, it's just open ground from that box to this. Exactly, and I'm ready.
But
to
he's
shoot him.
not.
I get a lot of
That's...
You can't
sad comments all
That's sneak attack though, or not sneak
I
attack.
think-
That's how stealthing and rogues work though.
I
That's
think
not
it's
if
an
not
ability
if there's
never
nothing to
texted
stealth
back,
behind.
that's
all right. You can.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
There's literally nothing to hide him.
Go and shoot.
So cool, have you seen Naruto?
I'm
No?
sorry, but like,
That
how?
She has to go to
I'll let you do it. I'm still saying you can take
Because
it.
like when I DM,
It
like
was also many.
you can only really hide if there's something to hide
It was
with.
like that.
It's
and then
something
it was
where
like,
Does that make sense?
I
Like,
played-
he has to walk through
I
open
played
air.
all rogues and stealth though as there is the like it's the art of not being seen, and so it's
Okay.
you're not just like hiding behind something because anyone can do that. That's what gives you like 3/4 and quarter like in terms of like AC. When it comes to hide, I always flavor it as there is more than just like physical stuff. You're using magic or that natural like distraction of you threw the rock and are sneaking around because like otherwise it makes hiding not essential and
Or,
puts
like,
rogues in such a corner when you're like
for
crap
this
we're just
example, it's like if you're focused on one point, where like, oh, I think he's gonna show up there, but then he like comes out from a different point, like.
so I'm still gonna let you do it
But
because I see where
There's
enough of
only so many
Don't
places.
throw it.
I'm looking at the
Yeah.
boxes.
exactly that's what I'm saying for this I'm gonna let you do it. It's just like for future stuff that's how I reflavor hide because then it helps rogues not be this like well if I can't hide or do anything I'm screwed as a character completely because then you're just a person that can do 1d6 and 1d8 and hope for the best. So that's how I like to flavor, but I'll totally out because I see where like yeah you would have been able to ready the action for movement so to speak.
Yeah. Anyways, 17. So I hit.
17 hits.
Okay.
I'll let you know that post I just showed you.
Okay,
It's like
that is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
It's a meme where it's like incorrect
Um,
quotes of like they haven't had to say.
So
it,
yes,
but it's
Lance is still
And
going
so
to basically
it's,
try to grapple you now.
Okay.
It's like so that here,
So
I'll-
it's
I'll fix
opposed
this, like,
strength.
Opposed strength,
Is Meg,
yes.
how can I have this?
Let me make sure I
easy
remember his
chemistry?
yes.
Finish the others for sentences. Meg, do not interrupt me.
6th try.
Kind of.
Lance picks you up. You guys
Especially
watch.
with you playing big.
He's holding you because he can't do much else. You realize though he's getting ready to huck you to the edge.
Okay.
He can't do much though, but he does have you in a full grapple because it's that like yeah. But next turn you get the obvious like, oh shoot he's trying to throw me.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit him 4 times.
Disadvantage because you're grappled.
Okay.
Unless you make an action to break. So disadvantage hit him then. Because I see what you're trying to do with second
Yeah.
strike.
17 to hit on the first one.
First one will hit.
17 to hit on the second one.
So I can hit.
Oh.
Rolled a 7 plus 10 to hit.
Oh, you should have really good modifiers.
That an 11 to hit on the third one, so that doesn't.
Yeah.
13 on the
No.
last one. Okay.
So 2 hits though, so you can try stunning strike twice. He's got to.
Okay.
Oh, and he will take damage for that.
Yes. So 9 points on the first hit,
9 points.
and then 10 points on the next one.
Whew. Lance is starting to look a little bloody. It's not like obviously you can only get punched in the face so many times without not feeling it.
Well, it's more like scratching, clawing, and biting.
Oh yeah, it's not even just normal punches.
And
So he has to
then-
beat
I
2
found another
16s.
one
That's
that
kind of
I feel
glad.
like Meg and her can Meg, if you say anything in
So
French,
that
I
was
like
a
it.
synth
It's
20.
Romantic,
Okay.
fancy, poetic.
This next one,
So help me.
Baguette.
14 plus 317. That beats it.
At
Gosh,
which
darn
point
it.
she like takes
Okay.
the actual baguette out of
Yeah, I'm
his
like,
hand
on
and
some
starts
I was
I
like,
hit him,
that's it. So.
You know that would be the flavor.
Can I try to just
Okay.
hold on to him?
Because you're
Actually,
still
no.
grappled.
I can disengage on a bonus action. Could I?
I don't. Does disengage help with grapple?
Oh,
Or
I
wait,
saw another one, but I thought like, oh, what character? And then I remembered.
I'm trying to remember if it's
So
because
this
I
one
think
where
it
it's like
is.
a-
I'm just gonna quickly
So you know,
check.
it's like Rapunzel. It's dark in
Escaping
here.
grapple.
Like, don't worry,
Um,
dude, I got this. Stop.
Grab a creature.
Sketch
Wrestle it. Action. Yep.
All the ones
Special
that,
medic.
like, are sent
Grapple.
into the
Multiple
chat.
times.
Yes.
Replace with one. Target grapple. Free hand. Seize target. Blah, blah, blah. If you succeed, grapple conditions.
Hercules, violence is needed.
Escaping a grapple.
You're right.
To escape a grapple, it's got to be a
Yes.
strength
Running
or
after-
dex,
No.
athletics or acrobatics contested by their then
Oh,
opposing.
it can be Dex.
No.
Yeah,
Then I would have just tried to
He
escape.
has no legs to stand
I
on.
thought it was
I
strength
know.
only.
That was
That's-
the
I-
round.
Yeah.
I think I remember that, but it's like most
hear
people,
me out.
it's just like
You know the
gotta
Tom
use
Sands
strength.
line of like
Um,
shotgun. Oh, hey guys, look, I found the shotgun, and I want the front seat.
So right
I
now,
feel like
Okay.
you guys are
How
watching.
it's like-
Stitch
Question,
is
actually.
yes.
So he's gonna try to throw me.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as he does, can I use slow fall to make me land inside the arena?
But that doesn't change direction. It just slows down
I
your
don't
momentum.
know though. I think let me slow fall 5e, because I think there's at 4th level your reaction when you fall reduce any where to go.
But like, so I have it right here. You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level. But that's like literally them just being like, and I just float until I hit the ground.
The key, though, unfortunately, is it doesn't say you're using your action to change direction when you fall.
So he's gonna throw me, I assume, and he's gonna throw me as hard as he can. And I just can't touch the concrete, right? That is what was said. And there are no rules.
So
he throws me.
You don't fall. It just like slows your momentum, so you don't take that much damage.
If it slows my momentum,
falling damage. Because
if it slows my momentum, could I just?
Can you just like hover? I'm curious. So ending a fall, it's just damage for falling because it's.
But it has to slow me down. It's called slow fall.
Unless it avoids taking damage from the fall. Here's the official mechanics. Because falling says, because of the falling damage, how the maximum minimums work, but the key is that when you're falling, you land prone unless you avoid taking damage from the fall, which is what Featherfall would work. It doesn't say anything about if it can help you stop a fall, or like slow it to the point of like then on your turn. Because the key is then slow fall always works where it's like on your turn you're gonna finish just like gently.
Exactly, but I can reduce the damage to 0.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is that just means you'll not land prone. Like, you'll be able to land on your feet upright. It can't change, though, if you can move back. Because that's then, like, the physics of you're being thrown, feather falling, slow fall, and, like, you're going and back. It can't work.
Well, no, the way I see it, though, is he goes to throw me, and right as I leave his hands, I just...
No, because, again, keep in mind, you don't start falling until a certain part of an arc. And again, with falling anyway is you will fall anyway, but Featherfall states, and a lot of people are saying in this forum, that you can't stop it, it's just what negates damage. Because, this person was asking, it's like, if a player's falling into a pit trap or something, can they avoid it? No, they just won't be prone. Where it's like, because, like, there's still the momentum and energy, and keep in mind, his strength is being used to push you out. And so, whereas once you go down,
at least use it to make it harder for him to throw me.
I don't know. I guess so. I'm just trying
because it has to stop the momentum.
It's got to stop momentum.
And I just don't want to lose to an NPC.
This is a. I know this is a
I feel like
physics
it's just
fight.
like how far can he be thrown?
Exactly.
Like, you might be able to like minimize how far he can throw you, but he's still gonna throw you in the right direction.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna ask people smarter than I how to throw a PC and then how to like calculate, because it's like, it's a physics thing, right? It's like force versus drag, and so Featherfall basically takes away a lot of that drag, but then it's like, but it's not taking away the force being thrown, but it's like, am I using it to stop the force?
But like, it has to stop momentum in order to stop the damage.
But that's the thing. I think Featherfall, though, because of Featherfall with Monk and Spell, then it's stopping the drag of gravity.
I reduce it 5 times 14.
Well, yes, but again, the key is, if we're using a physics equation, it's you're stopping drag or gravity, or excuse me.
Well, no, it's momentum either way.
No, it's different. That I know. I actually am good at physics and math. I just hate it. Is because the energy push out from something is different than like the drag and momentum of that like speed. And so feather falling, from what I'm seeing in all these spells and abilities, is it stops the certain amounts of gravity something, because other people are saying technically slow fall is useless, like if you were doing a campaign on the moon, because the point is it's stopping your momentum of a fall being the drag or gravity. And so this is where I'm seeing how far would he be able to throw, because it's still gonna like really negate a lot, because a lot of like throwing something is dependent on gravity. And so 6. There we go. Here's equations. Okay. Yes. Yes, give me the equation of throwing the ball. So if something is equal to the vertical model of height, t, velocity, initial velocity in feet per second. Second is the height in feet. Right now you're on top of the crate, which is 5 feet high, plus Lance, who is checking the official. I hate that I'm doing math. Lance is a 6'5" half orc. Okay, so that puts you at chest level. It's going to be, we're going to just say 10 feet at max, because what do you do over that? No, it's not push out, right? He's trying to throw, because you would try to stop it.
It's like trying to throw a 12-year-old.
Exactly, right? It's like trying to, you're not going to be able to overhead throw it. It's from the feet. So, V is equal.
You
I
brought
think
up
for saying,
the
I don't
mechanic.
height
Want to
feet
die.
plus
You have
10.
another character if it
I
comes
know.
down to it, but
I
I,
know.
do feel
Side
like
note, can I lay on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. I'm just having
Why
fun.
would
figuring
any
out-
one of us stop you?
I'm doing a physical. I should just call
Where can
Tice at
she
this point.
fit?
I'm gonna throw myself back there.
Initial velocity.
Or I could just go right there.
So they're saying.
Just like stick your legs under.
And so this is where, yes, now I need to figure out.
Just don't close the chair, please.
We will not.
Do not.
We're like, make that eye contact.
And that's how Eleanor lost her legs.
A thrown creature
Might as well go full cripple, am I right?
treated as a.
Go full
Yes, that's the damage.
Eleanor's just
and feet
scared
throw
from
to the
Superstore.
maximum.
I don't know if you've
Because
seen
thrown
that, but
creature
I've
is
been watching
treated
it.
at the same
It's
velocity.
basically a comedy about
So D&D
like,
treats
I've seen it for the
throwing
Super
as
Yeah.
the same
and this one dude's like in a wheelchair.
velocity
and he's
and
Oh my
damage
gosh,
as
this is the one where he's
falling.
just like,
But
"I'm
again,
doing another promotional
physics-wise,
picture."
it's
I'm
not
like-
actually falling. It's just the
like,
force.
Like a guy in the wheelchair,
So,
and then,
but
like, the people
not worrying
from,
about the
like,
damage. But they're saying so.
inclusionary come in, and it's like, yeah, I've been on the cover of this
So far,
magazine for
so
the
Yes,
past
the
yes, yes,
natural
yes, yes,
falling
yes.
speed
Honestly, I've been watching the show.
of a
I've seen a couple
creature.
episodes.
But what is the gravitational force of the world you've created here?
We are using Earth's gravity. That was something I actually already said. So in short, D&D, you fall rate 6 So in a round of combat, of course, that's 83. But if you're taking 83 feet per second at maximum velocity, so you're not at maximum, but you're starting at a high velocity. So a strength score, and he has a 20 strength. He's a very strong dude. Featherfall, 6. Okay, so
I just remember it randomly coming on.
if you're falling at speed
This guy
per
worth some
second,
money. It's like, it's
that
worth
means
like
you're
$50
falling at
It's like it's worth like 20 cents.
20.
It's like you can find
And
pots
it just
everywhere.
negates also it would remain at a constant because objects in motion tend to stay in motion. So because again, you're just trying to like not touch the ground. So falls. Okay, so back to my equation, meaning h equals 2 plus velocity is the initial velocity. So plus t equals time, and time is saying it's 1 round, so 6 seconds. So 2, 12, 9, next 16. Quick calculator. 16. Holy shit! I hate math. It's useless except for right now. 2. So height projected. So that's easy. 30.
I'm sure your high school physics teacher is proud.
2. Hope so.
He's
So-
better being a monk.
And then divided by 5.
I love how August is doing real world math. And he's looking up rules.
I'm trying my best.
I get that.
30. So you are going to travel a distance of rounding down still, because we're saying in D&D there will be just natural resistance of at least 35 feet.
That put me over the concrete.
That would put you. Pardon. That is natural. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then per momentum would you fall in the time allotted. So this is then where the other half of the equation states you have that equals this. There is no drag now, but that's just for speed. So then we take out any of that. We're just leaving velocity now and speed, because speed is that 20. Is it greater to or equal than
I have a terrible feeling about where this might go.
20? Because if it's greater than 20, it means you have yet to reach it in the time. If it's less, it means you have hit. Based off pure velocity versus like the natural time of the equation. 25 divided by 20. And then minus 10. Leaves us with 15. You are falling. And
Okay.
you will hit the ground. here.
Does that make me out?
That makes you out.
Would it be my turn and I can shoot him while I'm
You
flying?
can still shoot him while you're flying. It's that on the end of your turn, you will end here.
Okay.
So if you can get him up quick enough.
So
in
I'm
theory,
gonna slow fall and try to shoot him twice.
you can. That's totally, and you could do it. So
This is a really intense fight.
this is intense for math.
Yeah. See,
No, I should.
Okay,
no,
first one is a 21 to hit.
None of you are 21 hits. None of you are ever allowed to throw a PC ever again. I hate that.
And the second one is a 26 to hit.
That's 2 hits.
What? Oh man, I've hit him a lot.
Yeah, no, like he's not doing great.
Okay, so the first one is 8 points of damage,
8 points.
and then another 8 points.
8 point. Okay. He is still up. He is though really hurt. So he's screwed for
here's
this.
what I was scared that Braxton was gonna try to pull. I thought he was gonna be like, "Oh, I haven't hit the ground yet. I'm gonna like shoot the air behind me to try and propel myself back."
that doesn't work. That's not, there's not enough force being pushed out by a laser gun.
Also, to be fair, Stitch could have also thrown Lance.
Oh yeah.
That's why
That is
Lance
true.
as a PC is like, hey, throw, but I'm not throwing any of you ever again. That's stupid,
Because of the math.
stupid.
I'm so sorry, Darren.
As
You were
this
very smart.
touches ground, erupts and cheers up. Lance is looking so messed up, so he's still determined, but he's gonna have to do a lot to heal before his next fight. Stitch, though, you are congratulated, though. Someone shakes your hand. You're offered. There's like complimentary seats and food still. Yeah, that was stupid.
So I need to be like a multi-part thing.
We'll see what happens. So, oh wait, that's Flynn.
We got 3 more fights to get
So
through
Flynn's going back.
in like an hour.
Oh, it'll start going fast. Yes. Mulan versus John Smith.
Who the hell is Norrington fighting?
Right. Oh,
Giant.
yeah. Who would? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
It's
easy.
2. Interesting.
That's
You've yet to get this?
And I'm very concerned.
I know.
Roiling sand, cacti, and tumbleweed emerge. Hot wind is now blowing, even though there wasn't a lot of wind before, but shifting sands appear.
That
For
actually
this
would've been a
next
really fun
fight.
stage for Jasmine.
It would have
Not
sucked to fight
practical, but-
Jasmine on this.
Flavor.
Like,
I
5
sent a bunch of Megan Hercules to the chat.
Oh my goodness.
and 5. John Smith, you versus Mulan.
Oh, I'm excited for this. Gun versus bow.
Gun versus bow. Ooh, that's a terrible starting. All right. 1, there.
Oh gosh,
That
that's
first
awful.
one killed me.
The first one.
You
Are
also.
we rolling for initiative now?
This is initiative, yes.
7 for John Smith.
Oof, my boy.
How does Mulan beat you with a synth 9?
Oh my god.
Yikes!
Especially because John Smith has +5 to initiative.
I was gonna say, Mulan is no slouch. Mulan has also the +5 dex.
Yikes, you guys.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Sam, this is a difficult terrain matchup. Alright. You see already, like, Mulan's also starting to see, like, your feet do sort of thing. It's not like any quicksand, but John, as you're standing there, you're starting to realize, like, oh, okay, this isn't great for me.
But the third one's on me.
Mulan's going to take a
Oh, absolutely.
bunch of attacks at you. That's going to be. You see, she like kneels for half a second, does like some sort of like holy sigil sign, stands up, and you see like her eyes like it's that zoom in on you. So that's
Did
going
you
to
just,
be.
like, Hunter's mark him?
Probably.
Like, what is this? I don't remember what class he is, but that's terrifying.
So the first 2 attacks are going to be. Oh gosh. That's +9. So 18 definitely hits, and so does 21. The next 2, because she's got a stupid amount of attacks.
Shark boy, yeah.
A
You called it
15
with that
doesn't
laugh.
hit though, actually, on one, but a like 28, yeah. Hit. That's 3 hits on you. You see she is just unloading. It's just that initial, like, because we can't stay ranged forever.
Yeah.
She's unloading a bunch of arrows into you. That's going to just be, though, 8, 3. You only take 18 points of damage.
Not bad.
As honestly, not bad. Because again, they're just arrows. These aren't like magic or anything. Starts just one after the other, hits in a couple. You're able to like deflect, but it's still cutting into you.
That's not constructive criticism.
Mulan's going to be able to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How much other movement do they? That's about it. As she just starts like trudging, just like running through, kicking up sand, trying to just like flank off to a side. That is you.
Okay. I'm going to move towards her like 20 feet.
I think you ignore difficult terrain, do you?
Yeah.
Shit. 5, 10, 15, 20. You're moving great on this end. You know the tricks, right? You've been to places like Argobot, so your feet are moving. It's that side step where you're hitting perfectly to counterbalance your weight.
Yep.
You running hard.
And as I'm moving, take my gun off my shoulder, load, boom, boom. 2 shots straight at Mulan.
2 shots
Straight.
of vodka?
Blah, blah, blah,
2
blah,
shots
blah,
of
blah, blah,
lead.
Mulan wishes. Well, she wishes like 2 shots and like. Sake's Japanese.
That's
What
not
do you
I
drink in
also
China?
say, I don't know if there's a distinctly Chinese alcohol that I know of.
No. Nice one.
Does a 23 hit?
It does.
Dirty 20 hit.
Hits again. That's 2 hits.
D10s. 12. 18 points.
18 points.
And then third attack, I'm going to pull out my pistol.
Goodness.
Alrighty.
Dirty 20!
Ooh! Dirty 20, my
Delicious.
god.
No, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20! Oh, I
Way
was like,
too excited.
wait, I'm like, yeah, Dirty 20 does it. Nat 20 crits
Still
there.
last though, yeah.
Insane.
Woohoo!
It's not like I kind of thought it was
Jeez
I
Louise.
was very confused for a second.
Ah, why did Mulan get sand?
You can also use any of my dice if you want, because you've got the trick.
Yeah, true.
You got the tray.
But metal.
Oh yeah,
Metal
dice
dice.
are fun.
Okay.
Alright.
So. 4 plus 7. 13 points of damage
My dude.
on that crit.
Mulan takes insane damage first turn and is just blowing. You see she's already holding her armor. Just staring at you. She is looking pissed.
Oh no.
Yikes. This is going to be, you see she's drawing back her bow. Let's grab, make sure these are in the corners. So roll. Wait, and where'd the last, there we go. Roll. As long as they're all at least 8, that's also above an 8. No crits, but that's 4 hits.
Oof.
7, 8, 15, plus 4, 19, plus 8 is 27 points of damage, though, John, as all these arrows. This is an archer's ranged battle, and the crowd's freaking loving it. You see, she is just knocking, boom, 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 arrow after arrow into you. And again, like, as much as you're trying to dodge or, like, some are getting caught in the plate, they're still denting and scratching. And 1 or 2 are like, oh, crap, need, get out quick. Like, arrow
Used
to
to
the
be an
knee.
adventure.
Exactly.
I
Well,
heard
that
it.
is
I
my
heard it.
career.
I heard it. All the while... 20. Or wait, 15, 20. 25, 30. She's just running as hard as she can up at you.
Always having too much fun.
Yeah, no kidding.
John, that's you. That's Bo's actually again.
Funny,
Okay,
isn't
how
it?
far away is Mulan from me?
Right now, 30, 40,
She's actually died like twice.
50
though.
feet.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
Full
I
movement.
thought it was the vibe when I forgot that she did
10,
that.
Yeah, she
15,
has that.
20, 25, 30, 35,
Well,
40,
like, it's funny
45,
that she's
50.
like lying through her teeth. I'd be like, nah.
Love or no? Am I?
I don't
range
remember dying. You can't
Like
remember.
for a sword strike?
Oh yeah, for a sword strike, you're
Sweet.
right up close now.
Okay. I'm gonna run up, shoot with my pistol as I draw my sword, and slash.
Jeez.
So first
Who
one
was
with
in
the
world
pistol.
is probably the funniest.
I have
That is 18 to hit.
18. That hits.
Then for the sword. Dirty! No, nat 20 again!
Yikes! Stop
Oh my
critting!
gosh!
Gosh dang it!
Second attack with the sword. 21.
Oh my gosh.
21. That's all of hit, and one was critting.
So much damage.
Holy hell! I never roll this well!
Goodness gracious.
Oh, wait, I think the funniest of this batch was literally getting struck by lightning. It's like, next time, bring your egg.
Okay, hold on.
Where's another D8? Son of a gun.
Is the random generate?
Why are the D8 so hard to find?
Let's try. I have dice too if you need, unless you're wanting to use your
I have
good
like
dice.
3 d8s in the tray for you.
I know. Yeah, there's
It just
another one.
it feels good,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
2's enough.
2.
Oh, it didn't fall on the mending couch.
Yep.
It fell
I'm
right
sorry.
here.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
Okay. So, first shot with the pistol. That is 6 points of damage.
Yeesh.
And then for the crit with my sword, that is 9, 13. For the second attack with my sword,
What happens?
that's 8.
My goodness.
Mulan is looking so bloody now as you just run boom, 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 boom. Immediately she like whips away the bow as fast as she can. She is pulling out her sword as well. As it's, archery has turned into dueling, which Mulan's not actually perfect at. Let's see. With the sword, it's still a +9, so that's hit, miss. Oh shoot.
Yes.
That's 3 hits though with that sword. So let me. Why did I put these away? That's actually pretty good though. Oh shoot! Wait.
It's literally just. A
Oh no,
straight
the sword
drag
does
out
like
fire.
way less
Yeah.
damage though because she's not as strong. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's 15 plus 6, 21.
Okay.
Because she got really good sword strikes in high dice, but with 21, you're starting to feel that pain too, but still doing great.
Yeah.
As she
She's so
isn't moving away though, she is just squaring up because it's that like I can't. It's that like I can't throw him, can't do. I have to outfight him
Yeah.
right here and now.
Okay. So as she does a sword strike, plant my sword in the sand, and just that super fast motion, swing my rifle up, and just poof, poof,
My dude. That's
Double
pretty
tap,
brutal.
just point blank, like from this range,
Oh
double
my
tap?
gosh.
with like a 1500s musket.
Oh man.
Ow! Stop!
Because you're close enough that the inaccuracy doesn't matter at
Where
that
he's
point.
shooting a ball this size.
Yeah.
Bye. And you're just like, I'm done.
Did you get another nat 20?
I was so close. I got a 19.
So
But with bonuses,
death.
that's 30.
My dude!
That's it.
I feel like a 30 doesn't. Okay.
14 on the second shot.
14. So the first one definitely hits, but it's not like she can like dodge out of the way. So like one of the 2 definitely hits.
Yeah.
The other one flies wild.
Okay. And then as she dodges, bring up the sword again and thrust.
It's not. Go for it.
That is a 23.
23 hits.
Okay, so first shot. I'll just borrow a D10. That is 10 points of damage with the shot,
10 points.
and then with my sword, that is 7.
7 points. She starts slashing through with your sword. You take 2 of these 4 hits for 20 points. Boom, 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 boom. Slashing through though. You guys are really close actually. This neck and neck, you're feeling like it's a very close fight. As she's trying to keep up, but you can tell she's missing a lot more attacks though, as she's not doing great right now in the sand. Because you can't use that anymore. Go for your turn again. That was all her turn she could do.
Oh my.
What did she do?
4 attacks, missed 2,
Oh my
and
gosh.
on 2. Still got like a 6 and an 8 plus 4 to make 20.
Okay,
So
so,
that's
I
what-
took 20 damage.
You took 20
Okay.
damage. Yeah, you are now to 44.
Okay.
I feel like this is one of the coolest ones to watch. Just because, like, there's actually a good.
This is
back
an
and
intense,
forth.
like, back and forth. Holy shit. Okay, go.
Okay. 3 attacks with the sword.
Dear Lord.
Come here.
I don't like the dice.
Holy crap. Okay. So 20. No, that is 18.
Yee.
That'll hit. And then 15.
15 misses.
And then the other one's definitely not gonna
Yeah. So definitely one hit, though.
hit.
Balancing out after those nat 20s.
This
So-
is just sword on sword.
But the one that did hit, that is 12 points of damage.
How did
Yikes.
he do it?
She barely.
And guess
carried-
what? Action surge!
Ah, fighters!
Yeesh.
One was a nat 1.
Well, there's a definite miss.
The other
The other 2
The other 2, dirty 20
hits.
and a 19.
Hits.
Nice.
Jeez.
Made up for it.
Oh, you made up for like hardcore.
Okay, so that is 10, 16 points of damage.
Mulan's looking on death's door. You see, she actually goes in boom, 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 and barely hits you with one hit for
my
only 3 points of damage. Yikes.
So she only did 3 points. That
I
last
rolled a
turn.
1 on the one hit she got.
Oh my
And she has a
gosh.
+2. She's not strong. You're realizing quick you're in your element because it's like, I can move through the sand.
Does she
I'm
not have a finesse weapon?
This is not a finesse weapon.
Why would she not be fighting with something that works for her set?
Fun fact, Mulan's an NPC I threw in last second because also she's
Oh.
better at fighting monsters and leading armies. She has
That's
a
true.
lot of stuff for group
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm.
Like her
One-on-one?
bow,
Yeah.
that dropped me
Her
a
bow.
lot.
Well, yeah, the
incredible.
boo, but once you're up close and like half of the stuff, yeah, inspiring leader's not going to help in a one-on-one fight, right? Like all these other really good stats and things you
Yeah.
could have do shit. So that's your turn again, and you can tell you're probably about to win this match.
Okay. So,
Because I'm not going to action surge when she can't hit you.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 2 attacks with my sword, and the last one with my pistol.
2 attacks with sword. Go ahead and make it.
So for the sword, that is... One's not going to hit. And then 13, that's not going to hit.
No.
Pistol time!
Shoot. Wesley! Shoot.
Son of a bitch!
Are you messing? I have a chance.
That was a nat 1!
I have a chance!
2 nat 20s and 2 nat 1s. This is a crazy fight.
It's insanely shit. That's only 2 hits.
Like, this is just a knockdown
Hey.
slug fight.
Like, you're both bleeding so much you can barely hit each other at this point.
Exactly.
You take 12 points as she
Okay, that's not
slices through over and over, starting to take damage. She's got action surge. Why not? It's all or nothing, right? Holy shit! Wait. 9 plus 7 is a hit. Okay, yes. That's 3 hits.
Okay. These are real low on damage.
Plus 6. 19 points of damage, John Smith.
You're up.
I'm at 10.
At 10. You don't want to know what Mulan's at.
1 hit
It is
point.
your turn.
You got
This is
this.
insane.
This is just like wildly swinging with the sword at this point.
You
This
got
is
this.
this is a sword on sword battle. All of you are watching. You are both masters at work.
Did you
basically.
crit again?
No.
But
was
But
close.
you hit.
They're gonna hit. So 17 plus 7, that's gonna hit.
hits.
And then 17.
Hits.
Yes.
Fun fact, yeah, it's 16. I mean, 15 doesn't hit, 17 does, 16.
Okay, that is 8 plus 6, 14 points of damage.
You, boom, slam in, blade hits chest. Mulan goes down hard. Everyone screams as John stand there. This was an intense swordsmanship battle. Because, like, both of you are a flurry of knives. It was just like you had just more stamina, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, this was a long, drawn-out fight of just sword fighting through the sand. But, in the end, barely able to make it. Hard injured, so you're going to have to heal up a lot
Yeah.
in terms of stuff. But, well done. Whew! Hey, Norrington, you ready for your fight?
Yes. Let's bring out the Eldritch Knight.
Woo!
And here comes,
Eldritch Knight versus
where's
Echo Knight
my
would be
comes the
really
boy?
fun if we get that matchup.
Hello, boy.
here comes the boy.
Then that might not happen though. Maui might just like take Meg out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maui could be very intense.
And it all depends on the stadium.
Come back
as
here,
well.
John Smith. What happened to you? John, there you are. Norrington. As you walk onto the field, a new field emerges. Stone and giant rock are everywhere. As you appear on your side, 3, 4, 5, 20 feet in, you watch as a giant hulking monstrosity appears as this large construct lumbers onto the field. You see it has glowing green eyes and lots of strange glowing vials latched onto its back. As the announcer, "Welcome! Norrington versus the Iron Giant!" As this thing, its head rotates completely around 360 in this spherical eyes.
Buena suerte. It's good luck.
Okay.
Buenos muertos. No, I'm kidding. No, it would be one back to make 25. As you hear "begin" rings through the stadium. And thus it begins.
It's a 9 for initiative.
The Iron Giant will go first. Alright. You see this thing starts walking through. Boom. 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 Barely squeezing past, but walking slow. As you watch the giant... Can it do that? It doesn't have the reach. Okay.
So this is not like Iron Giant from the movie, right? Is it? I just looked. It's Warner Brothers.
If you're metagaming, yeah, I guess it's not Disney. Interesting. What could this be? This thing is lumbering through. What you're watching, Norrington, though, is as it's getting close, it's not going to reach you at all. So you see, it's just kind of like walking forward.
Mm-hmm.
As you watch, it kind of straightens. A silvery liquid in one of these containers slowly seems to eject into its back. You watch as the entire hide seems to turn this same silver.
Well, I checked before the game because I was like, oh, could I have played the Iron
what?
Giant?
And you see suddenly, poof, has reached you, not able to attack, but suddenly its speed doubles. Norrington, that's you.
As it starts moving, Norton reaches out his hand. Blindness.
Can I be blinded? It's not immune to being blinded.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Okay, it's going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Interesting. That's so weird. I guess I get it though. All right, yeah, blinder definitely throw. Oh, what's the spell save DC?
15.
That's a synthetic 16. Makes the con. You see, the spell races around and like ripples against its like metal hide, and you watch the machine like one of the lights dims, but then like the whole head rotates around and 2 more glow.
Okay, Okay, I'm gonna book it for one of the smaller rocks off to the right of Norrington. Yeah, and like take cover behind it. Like back.
Like,
Well, yeah, let's go with that far
How am I
away.
gonna counter that?
okay, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like gonna take cover behind it.
Cool. That's gonna give you 3/4 cover, or excuse me, no, this is one of the smallest. So half cover though, it's gonna help the AC. You go in behind. You see. Immediately, this thing is racing around. Go ahead though, as it gets close, make me a perception check on it.
That's an 11.
On an 11, what you're noticing is this thing has a lot of these different vials,
Mm-hmm.
and right now, as you are watching, 2 things happen. As it gets up close to you, you see that its intense back, there is a weird, like, crystalline mixture in one that breaks into its back and starts pumping something. You do watch as, being up close, there seems to have been like almost a damage that happens as this thing pumps in, right? It like cracks the metal, but you watch as its body starts growing these crystal objects. The silver melts away and crystal increases out of it. It is going to reach up its arms. It's going to come down hard on you. That's 2 attacks. One was a natural 1.
Yes!
But one was a 22.
Boy.
That's a definite hit. That is 2d8 plus in this form. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 23 points of damage, Norrington.
Boy.
As this intense slam just boom slams down hard on your head. You're definitely seeing stars as this thing is like boiling with like this thing is like humming and glowing as this new like crystalline form just slowly just like creaks, and you can tell it is just on you.
Okay. I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on the tanks.
Ooh, nice. Of frost. On a 1d8.
Frigid beam of blue-white light streaks toward a creature within range.
Make the ranged
Ranged
spell
spell
attack.
attack.
Yes.
That's gonna hit at 25.
25.
Just barely misses.
Go ahead and roll then the Ray of Frost damage.
3d8s.
Yeah, that's hella good.
Okay, so that is 16.
16.
And it was aimed at the tanks.
Yes. On a 16, you watch as 16 would break one of the like very like liquid silvery tanks freezes over, cracks, breaks, melts down. You can tell damage is done as the thing just like trying to like grab and stop. Damage was dealt as one of these shatters completely.
Nice. Was any damage done to any other tanks?
No,
Okay.
just the one.
So then, War Magic, I'm going to make an attack with my rapier
That's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
at... I'm going to do it at this thing's neck.
All right, all right.
That is 15.
15. 15 hits exactly.
Oh, hallelujah.
You reach in, you're finding the point where like rubber and steel and gear meet, poof, and slamming in hard. Go ahead and roll that damage.
That's max damage I can roll with that. So that is 13.
13 points of damage. This thing's starting to lug her as you, boom, Ray of Frost slash in. And you're noticing again, there seems to be damage when it uses these things.
Yep.
As it shifts, though, you see that this thing, I can't retroactively say this.
Yeah, I didn't
So
do it with all the pirate gang.
you see the fist comes up for another 2 attacks. Holy shit, that's a 4 and a 5. Norrington, you are boom, 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 dodging and weaving on 2 of the lowest rolls to still not hit you barely. As this thing cannot hit you, but you're watching the ground when you're hitting it is cracking and crumbling, and what you're realizing is this is becoming difficult terrain the longer it's attacking here.
Okay.
Like the very ground itself is becoming just disgustingly cracked. That makes your turn. Yeah, this thing couldn't hit you and was trying to get around.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to, like, forward to the next big rock.
1 second, I'll put some little cracks in around here.
Okay.
Just so that we know it's difficult terrain. Forward to the next big rock, so that's going to be 10, 15, yeah, to get out of that difficult terrain area.
And then, cantrip, I will cast True Strike.
You start looking at this and are realizing that as a machine, you're starting to realize its gears and noticing, and you're definitely going to get that advantage then on your next turn. You see where it's going to try to hit you.
Cantrip, War Magic.
Damn it.
Pull out my pistol. And I aim for the weakness that I saw.
Go for it.
And I now have advantage on the roll.
Gosh dang it. I see it.
You picked Norrington, I think, was a good one to go up against this.
This is a good... I mean, this is a big old boy.
Woo, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So that is a D10. That's 6 points of damage with the pistol.
6. You... 6 points in, like, rips off a chunk of rubber and metal. As this giant walks forward to you, come on, finally. No, it was cocked.
Is he still not hitting me?
All its movement.
Oh dang! This
You
thing's
watch
really getting
as
beaten.
its mouth clangs open. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
You
16.
Oh, dude.
do you keep the 16?
16's one of those.
16's really good.
Yeah, I'll keep the 16.
16 succeeds.
Yes!
Barely. You take half damage as venomous poison starts spewing and bubbling out of this thing's mouth. You take 20 points of damage as this thing expunges all this like toxin and whatever like inner workings of the system just throws up all over you. Taking 20 points of damage as it's still basically stuck in this like difficult terrain it made for itself, so it's now trying to like get out, but gets close enough and just blasts you in this poison. I think no, it doesn't break this object. That's your turn as this thing just rips into you.
Okay, like right after he does that, as his mouth is still gaping open, Ray of Frost.
Go for it.
Woohoo! That's gonna hit. That's 17 plus 7.
17. Make me a dex saving throw.
Delicious.
Indomitable.
no, I'm taking that one.
That was a 2.
Oh, ooh, yeah, that.
That's 10.
Better than 2.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
That is 17.
17. As you watch, poof, this ray frost starts etching into the mouth, cracks and creaks, and what I'm reflavoring, I can't retroactively do it, but I forgot to do this earlier. You watch though as poof, head snaps forward, and out of one of the eyes rotates out, and poof, ice and ray of frost hits you for 17 damage as well, as the elemental cold strikes back as hard as it can into you.
My gosh.
Yikes.
Ugh.
I was supposed to do that earlier, but I'm totally not going to do it because that would be totally cheating to be like, oh, but wait, I forgot to do this.
Okay. As it comes back, Norrington then reels back and jabs it in the eye with his sword.
Go for it.
21.
21 hits.
Ten points of damage.
10 points. This thing's starting to look... Bloodied isn't the word, right? But, like, fluids are leaking, right? Like, the containers, most of them are still thankfully intact.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, starting to, like, shake and rock as this thing's trying to stay up, still fighting you.
And then I'm going to use my movement to get to the other side of the rock.
All right.
Use it as cover.
So, like, 5, 10, 15, 20. I think this one, he'll try to make an opportunity attack just to, like, swing at you.
Yeah.
On a nat 1. This thing, it's taking a lot of energy, you see, like, in creating that frost, so it's stunned from one. So you roll out in and around the rock. This thing is going to go 5, 10, getting out. 15, 20. It's able to start close. Oh, excuse me. I didn't finish yours because I was just 20. You still have 10 more feet of movement.
Yeah,
So,
I took that to go down for
yeah, yeah. So it can't get you. It's got to try. Let's throw some more shit in this thing. Ooh, that's not great for me. You watch as this time chunks of metal falling out of it as one of these like boiling black tar liquid bubbles into it, cracks the metal. Pieces fall out where this thing was injected, and you see that as it breaks through. I need you to make me another... No, excuse me. It's just, yeah. Nothing happens immediately.
Okay.
And you just watch, though, as, like, it starts bubbling, and it seems that poison's getting ready in it again.
Okay.
So it can't do it, but, yeah. So that's your turn again.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Blur.
To Eleanor, just yes.
Ooh. Yo.
Oh no, what is cake?
You cast
I won't
Blur,
take- I'd rather have
shifting. Attackers immune to this effect if it
They
doesn't
will
rely
never
on
know if
sight
she's
as
serious or not. Her deception is that.
can see through those. It's got disadvantage on you though because it doesn't have any of that good stuff to see. Shit.
And then I'm going to move to the other side of the rock, just like 10, 15
Your
feet.
fights are all
10,
so good.
15, 20. 20, yeah. This thing. Are you with it? Yeah, 10 feet.
My fight's just like straight out of like a freaking medieval or action movie.
Yeah.
1, 2. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Another 10.
18.
Is he rolling with disadvantage?
This is an area.
Damn it.
Norrington, you take a full 32 points of poison damage as you watch as the black bubbling liquid boils out and sprays out against you. What you saw injected into it is now just refreshed and just spews out again. Your skin is singeing now too as you're like trying to wipe it off. The crowd though is loving it. You see people are screaming just like, yeah, burn him alive! As this is fun for them. That's its full turn.
Okay. The big rock off to my yeah, like the one from my view.
Left.
Yes. Can I climb on top of that?
Yes, give me just a brief athletics check. Just one of those like, yeah, 5, 10.
Shit, that's a 6.
As you notice, the poison and like bubbling thing on your hand makes your skin so just like malleable is not the right word, slimy. As you're trying to climb, you realize you're just not getting any sort of hold on this rock as you're just sliding off it.
Okay. Is that my action?
No, that's a
Okay.
free. Yeah, to move and do stuff, you get an action to see if you can do it.
Yeah.
As like a free thing, because if not, then it sucks to be like, well, I don't like people wasting their turn.
Yeah.
So no, so that was just that.
Okay. Flip. Can I see the tanks on its back?
Barely from this vantage point.
I'm gonna give it another ray of frost at one of them.
15. Yeah. Okay. Ray of Frost.
19 plus 7.
That hits. I need now another dex saving throw.
It's heart of the dice.
Heart of the dice. Heart of the dice.
Part of the dice.
19.
19 saves. Go ahead and roll damage.
16.
16. You take only 8 points of half. As boom, the same as you Ray of Frost, you break though another. There's only one vial left on its back. As you break it, and you can see that this is one of the black bubbling ones. It doesn't seem to be, because you just broke one, that white crystal, everything. It looks like some sort of sand, maybe. Spills out that Ray of Frost, but you see it still is able to boom, slam out the ice, and you barely dodge through.
Okay. And then I'm gonna pull out my pistol and take a shot at the last tank.
Go for it.
Yes. That is 18 plus 7.
That hits. Roll damage. Damage threshold.
That's 9.
Damage threshold of 10. It does the damage to the thing,
That's
but you
so
watch
close.
boom as it tings off. The glass is cracked in it. As this thing, though, the final black bubbling liquid.
And then I'm gonna use all my movement just to get away from it. And I'm still blurred.
So you're still blurred. You're able to move this far, just in that like straight line as far away. 5, 10, 15, 20. The last vial cracks into its back as it pumps in. Still doing damage. This thing's looking so messed up, and it's one of those where you're like, oh, this thing isn't gonna stop if it thinks it's hurt. It's a machine.
Yeah.
Cracks in, the black bubbling liquid comes in. I'm gonna tell you on a 5 or 6, you might be screwed.
What is it?
It's getting ready for another poisonous burst, but you can tell it's not ready yet.
Ooh.
I will say, based off your previous experience, though, and giving them mechanics, next turn it's there, if that makes sense.
So basically, like, get away, or I have to kill it this turn.
You would have to kill it this turn. I will tell you this, it's very possible.
Okay.
You got this, Dorrington.
Go, Dorrington. Go, buddy.
Okay. So from the pirate one, we said he had 2 pistols.
He does have 2 pistols.
Just gonna pull out both of them. Boom. Boom.
Okay.
Just one at the tank, and one right at its head.
Yeah. Oh, the last tank is gone. It's
Oh,
in its system.
charged
That
up.
was
That's
its last thing. It used it to do its thing.
Okay, so this is just going straight, like, into any major bit of machinery.
Whatever I can
find.
shoot in to say yes. Go
Please
for it.
be a nat 21
That
of
gear
you.
looks important.
Yeah. 2 16s.
That's
16's
pretty
hit.
sweet.
Plus 7.
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
23's hit. Yeah.
Okay.
This could hit. This could do it.
2 d10s.
You got this. Woo.
That is 13.
13. This thing is barely holding on as you important gears are running. You see though it still has use of its legs.
No.
Am I within range to run at it?
At it.
I have one last attack.
5, 10,
Both your characters
15,
have attack.
Norrington hasn't used his action
25,
surge!
Action surge!
25. You 25 feet. You're right up next to it.
Sword. One more attack.
Stab as hard as you can there, dude.
21
Hits. Norrington,
for 11 points of damage.
no damage check needed. Comes in, boom, slams through the head. The lights just.
That's actually the most
As-
cinematic ever. Bang, bang, stab.
As right before you see its mouth was opening again, the venom just starts kind of dribbling down, just starting to corrode it. As you're walking away, everyone's going freaking nuts. You see everyone just like, you are off and about. Everyone's having like the time of their lives. Norrington, you see immediately, everyone's like, that was probably the coolest thing just because of how like deadly it looked.
Oh my god.
What
And I
you're
got thrown out of
noticing,
the rink by a fetching pirate.
No, just like, he stabs it, pulls the sword out, and as he's walking away, just does that hair flip.
Oh my gosh.
it's the full hair flip.
Oh my hell.
That's insane.
Oh, I was so worried there.
Such a cool fight.
As you're
You
going,
won both your fights. That's really impressive.
that's very
I was
impressive,
at
actually.
16 health.
My dude, better heal up.
As you are going through the, because everyone's trying to talk to you, because again, it's that like, hey, you're healed, go heal best you can. We'll get you ready for the next battle, basically.
Oh my gosh.
As you are doing this, though, I need everyone here to roll me a perception check. Actually, no perception checks needed, is what I'm gonna say. As you are all watching,
Also, I'm definitely not making more of these.
Yeah, no problem.
with Braxton here,
What's up?
you guys all watch as appearing next to this behemoth, swirling out of a portal of black and gray.
It's a gnome.
You all see, for some of you know as Varian,
Yeah.
others some like angsty looking teen like appears hand on the machine. You watch Norrington, you can hear this pretty well. Everyone's cheering because but everyone's like, wait, what's going on? As he just like, not bad. You see he takes out a small orb, cracks it, and a vortex appears below his feet as he and the machine descend in. As he looks up, sees you guys, the Imagineers, and just gives a little salute, and they both slide away into mist and nothingness.
Oh
Foreshadowing.
my gosh.
Everyone's screaming and cheering. Norrington, for getting the free immediate investigation, occurs everything. Oh, that's a wanted criminal, quote unquote, or what was this? Immediate investigation is given. Turns out this machine was not then technically of its own volition. Someone used a machine to enter in. You get free healed back.
Yes!
Anyone that would have fought it would have gotten free heal because it was basically a evil test from Varian, but that's totally cheating according to Fight Festival. You gotta fight yourself.
So I basically just got a long rest.
You got a free long rest there, my guy.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it's not like that against another opponent. It's like, all right, do what you can next fight. This is like, oh, that would suck if you're like screwed and you have to go on through the fight after like fighting something impossible,
Yeah.
or like not impossible but cheating. Even though cheating is allowed, it's weird. So well done. That was kind of a free. Well, let's see what happens. Well done, Norrington, and that
I was so relieved though when I remembered he hadn't used his
actions. That
Yeah.
was
surge.
he was gonna kill
But
you, my
you
guy.
didn't need it in
Because
the end.
that poison throw, he can just spew
So
and
both of your characters have 3 attacks.
Fighters.
spiders, man.
Oh, do fighters get 3 eventually?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
They
high enough
eventually
level
get
to have
4.
that.
Um,
I'm like barely 5th level.
Yeah,
That
no, by
makes-
like 11th level they can attack 3 times.
Megan Maui. Ooh, is that number 6?
So
I've
weird.
been
Yeah.
medicine for a long time.
Fun fact, it's the same stadium.
Interesting.
Norrington moves on. Megan Maui.
How high is your dex?
It's insanely high.
Okay, so you might beat me for initiative.
It's like a 24. Just kidding.
But I was like, that's not possible. You didn't let you have real linear access.
You won.
Oh, really?
Did you just?
Well,
Oh no.
I haven't rolled yet.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
7.
7.
I rolled a natural 4.
I did too.
Seriously? Wait, we both got a 7?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This dex is better. Wait, or no,
We both
yeah.
got 3s.
Is it 7?
So, do we
Just
Reroll.
roll, you both get to
Reroll.
reroll again. That's hilarious.
What'd you get?
13?
I got a 7.
That's pretty funny, actually. Who's gonna? All right. Insane fight. Like they're quickly mopping up. Most of the poison's gone, so like you actually don't have to worry about it sticking around. Thankfully for your fight. But that begins then the final matchup of this first round. Holy cow! I didn't think it would go this long. Meg versus Maui. Meg, you are up first.
So,
Just prepping.
ooh.
Just prepping.
Where's my monster manual?
I might not be able to get there. How, if I like took all my movement, how close would I get to him?
How
Just
far
for
is your
purposes of
movement,
spelling.
real
I
quick?
think I just have the normal 30.
You're a warlock fighter?
Yeah.
Normal
I don't think
30.
I'd get close enough for what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Wait, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm tried something. I'm going back as fast as I can. There we go. Okay. 30. So 10, 20, 30.
Yeah, I'm still farther than 30 feet away from him.
Yes, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Question, is it stormy at all?
Actually, that's a great question. No, the roll I made, it is a clear day.
Okay.
I had to make the same roll for Hercules for some of his stuff too. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Okay, so then I have to ask if I cast something that was
Well-
a 120-foot sphere, would it hit spectators, or how big is the stadium?
Shit. Wait.
Because I can't cast it if it's too big.
I
120-foot radius, right?
No, 60-foot radius, 120-foot sphere.
Hey, fun fact, on the 20-foot sphere, if you don't move all the way, you're good.
But like I wouldn't hit spectators?
No.
Okay.
You're still... Stadium's like 20, it's 25 there, and there's another 25 of the wooden seating. Because again, these wooden seatings are for like, you guys are higher. There's not a lot of people down on this first ring, and so where it would even start to hit, it would not.
Okay.
If you're doing what I think you're doing.
So in that case, I don't think I'm going to take my movement in that direction because I want to get somewhere where I would have some cover. Like I want to
Okay.
end my movement. So like I will move a little bit, but like what's close where I could get some cover out of it? Like,
You could anywhere really. I mean, like a lot of these rocks are big, tall. The bigger, obviously, the taller.
yeah. So I think I want to angle like upright type thing. I don't know how to explain like if it's up or right.
Upright.
Well, no. Like
I did
moving
upright.
forward, but just the upward direction as well.
Moving forward but upward. So
Like
like,
that
5,
diagonal
10,
angle.
15,
I have
20, 25, 30.
yeah, that's good.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna do what you think I'm
10,
gonna do.
20, 30, 40, 50. 60 feet away. Yeah. So, yikes. Circle of Death.
What?
A
It's
sphere
my
of
Mystic Arcanum.
Maui, I do need a Constitution saving throw from you, my guy.
Okay. I got a 17.
Yes! My DC is an 18.
Yes! She's a warlock who's pumped everything into these DCs. You understand? She's insanely...
Okay. Side note,
So-
so when you move this energy come out of her, can I make a perception?
Oh, yes, you can, Raya.
Oh,
what
yeah.
kind of damage does it do?
Necrotic.
Oh, I'm a nice Amari. Take half.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's so
Asmarine
dumb.
take half necrotic.
Yeah.
Literally,
Okay.
they-
I know this very well. Well,
It's
get
still a shit ton of damage.
8d6.
Here you go.
I have 3.
1, 2, 3,
So I
4,
just need 5
5.
more.
Go for it.
Perception?
Yes, this is a perception.
So what's 18 plus 3? It's 20.
21.
Leave me alone.
It's not great. I rolled a lot of ones.
I know.
That's not gonna be great.
Oh no. Rooting for you, Meg.
We'll see. We'll wait till August is back, but it's gonna be 23 and then have it.
Okay. So
I rolled 3 ones, just so y'all know.
what is that? 12?
Right?
It's 12.
I think so. 23 halved is 12.
Yes.
I rolled 3 ones, babe. I'm so
Oh.
upset.
Oof.
Yeah.
Uh,
I oofed.
Maui. 12 points as this insane circle. What was your perception?
21.
How far away is she?
Would it actually be insight because it's the
60
same
feet
stats?
away.
Okay.
Would it be actually insight 'cause it's the same
Oh, on a
stats?
21.
Yeah,
Hey, Riot,
all
this
my
looks
stuff is necrotic.
specifically familiar to someone you know.
What?
Yeah, that was great.
Fun! Delicious.
Who is she looking at?
Just looking at Riot or Meg.
Okay.
Distrust.
Alright.
Well, I'm going to hop on top of the rock there in front of me.
Give me athletic check. 5, 10.
Can I do acrobatics?
It's more athletic. These are like, but it's like it takes like that athletics to have the body strength.
Does a 15 work?
15 does work though.
'Kay.
15.
Anyways, and
so-
then I'm gonna just like kind of show the crowd. You know,
So everyone's just like,
flex a little
"Woo!"
bit.
Clap. They're laughing.
Point the hook at Meg, and I'm gonna cast Blight.
Ooh.
So
alright.
you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's con? Oh. You're using my own spells against me. I have like.
You dare use your own spells against me,
Wait, he's
Panda?
within 30 feet of me?
Wait. Oh, wait.
is it
5,
30
10,
feet?
15.
Light
20,
on mine
25.
said 30 feet. That's
Yeah.
why I
30.
didn't use it.
Yes. So once you move
Okay.
there, you'll
Okay.
you'll have moved 30 feet, but 30 because it closes the 60-foot gap. Yes.
Please. That's gonna fail.
Okay, so that's 8d8 necrotic.
I got the ED8.
I got 8d8 too.
Fine. I didn't want your D8.
I'm sorry. I got plenty of stuff, dude.
It's fine.
Okay, so that's 14 plus.
I
That's
had 8, not 4.
21, 29, 33 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
I get a reaction.
You.
Hellish Rebuke.
Ah, shit.
Oh!
And all
Okay.
my spell slots are 5th level.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
And don't you dare say you're resistant to fire damage.
Go
I'm
ahead and
not
make a
resistant to fire
dex
damage
saving throw.
yet.
Maui, this is a dex saving throw on your part.
Okay. 15, so no.
Yeah.
Hey, Meg, specifically what, I apologize, and this isn't me being a bad player and not paying attention, I'm just not okay right now.
4.
What
So, Meg, you need
spells have you
5d10?
cast?
Just what's it called?
Circle of Death.
Event, which
You're
is,
not
it doesn't
seeing
take a
spells.
spell slot.
What you're noticing though is this just looks like the person.
Okay,
So do you
it
need
looks like the
5d10
person
or
with the same
6d10?
kind of
I
magic.
cannot remember.
Give me a second. I haven't looked at it yet.
Oh, it's
Okay.
2d10 plus 1 for each spell slot over. So
So I need 4 more than I have.
here's 4.
Okay. Wait, no. I only need. Because I need 6 total, right?
Yes.
So I have 3. So I need 3
Here's
more.
3 more.
Thank you. And this is fire damage. This is an insanely magical fight so far.
No kidding.
That's a maraca!
Magic be magic.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
That's gonna hurt.
But I think out of everyone, Meg was the best equipped to handle Maui.
To
What's-
be anyone else go up would kind of get bothered.
35?
35.
Okay. So.
Yeah, you take that 35 hit points in the reaction. It's a like cool like boom, like insane necrotic
Oh, is
energy
this yours?
blasts out, and Meg just like
Thank you.
takes the hit, almost seems to absorb it, and then points fire, boom, fire just burns back out. The crowd is going freaking nuts right now. You're seeing everyone just like, woo! I mean, after the last fight, even though it was like cheating, everyone still loves seeing the fight. But now getting like a really cool, and they know it's a legit magic fight, everyone's going nuts.
Okay.
So that was my reaction. I get a turn now.
Well, no, not yet.
How do I not get a turn? You
Yes.
just took yours.
He took
I've
action.
Oh,
my action,
yeah,
my
multiple
movement, and
stuff.
my
I see.
action.
I
Yes,
see.
there is still a bonus
Chill.
action if you want to take it.
Yes, I'm seeing what all I can do on my bonus. Let's see. Rage. Okay, I will just look at her and go into a rage.
Sweet, you full rage. So now you're raging, so it's gonna suck for anything else. But the raging barbarians are scary. Woo!
Anyways.
Maui starts that now makes Meg's turn.
Okay.
He is still up on the rock.
Yes.
Okay. Eldritch Blast does force damage, right?
Correct.
I would like to use Eldritch Blast to try and knock him off the rock so I can fight him on the ground.
Do you have that specific invocation? Because there's a specific warlock thing that makes you be able to push people with your Eldritch Blast.
When you've pushed stuff before, it's been like optioning stuff where I'm like, I could flavor it as like I'm trying to use it as a force against a person. There's a specificity.
Yeah.
How far away from the rock am I?
30 feet.
Okay, so...
Magic fight. I mean, you're raging, so it's magic's about to leave. Yeah.
I can do other stuff while raging.
I know,
I can
it's
wild
just-
shape and I can smite. Because those are both abilities, they're not spells. I can't cast spells while I rage.
Oh! Hey, okay. I know what I'm gonna do. As a bonus action... Wait. Okay, I need to get within 15 feet of Maui. Can I take cover kind of behind that rock that's next to the big rock? Do you see the little
So
curvy
5,
one?
10.
And then would that put me within 15 feet of him?
5, 10, 15. Yeah, since you're cutting down. Yep.
Bonus action, I'm gonna manifest my echo right next to Maui.
Where do you want?
Yeah, in front of me, but like, yeah, right there.
Cool.
And then my action, I'm going to attack him. Oh, and I still have that Dragonbone short sword, right?
You do.
Okay.
Ah.
So,
Don't like that short sword.
I get 2 attacks because I'm a fighter.
Yep.
And, well, I would get 3, but I can't take with my hacked weapon.
Yeah,
because I'm
you-
too far away.
We had to spend a long time figuring out how an Echo Knight pack fighter gets their attacks, and so it's like if your Echo Knight takes some, but you take it with the blade, it's how it works, but you can't then like use it with the Echo Knight.
I rolled a 12 and a 16.
12 and a 16. They both miss.
They both miss?
Wait, you rolled a 12 and a 16?
For my 2 attacks.
Total. Is the 12 what you
separate ones.
rolled, or
The
is
12 was the first one, the 16 was the second one.
Like total,
Total.
with your attack bonus.
My first one was
Yes.
a natural 4.
Yeah.
okay? So yeah, so
Yes.
both miss.
Yeah. Well, that kind of sucks. I'll wait it out.
All right, Maui, that is your turn.
Okay. Well, in that case,
It's okay, because Mark can still make an enthusiasm.
could I hop in between the Echo Knight and her and not take an attack of opportunity?
My Echo Knight can make opportunity attacks.
I know,
Yeah,
but like
so-
if I'm right between you, I'm still technically in your range.
Yeah,
So it's
same
not like,
range.
well, if you would go around 5, 10, but you would have to like get in range for like a weapon attack, you'd be leaving out because it's
Okay.
also coming down off the rock. Hard to tell with the top-down difference, but there would be that height of going down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say screw it and hop over to real Meg.
Cool. You hop down to the
So
ground,
you get an attack of opportunity.
Come on, please
and
let me roll
Meg
higher.
behind this rock would
Nat
have
20, nat 20.
half cover.
No, but that's 19 to hit.
That does it.
19 hits.
Okay, so that is gonna be... That's still so bad. 8 damage.
Halved.
While raging.
Oh, dang it! I cannot hurt this guy!
Do you want to
That's
borrow
the
some of my
point.
dice?
Okay, and then I'm going to take 1 attack at her.
Okay.
But even if I rolled really well, everything would still be halved.
Does a
Yeah.
22 hit?
22
hits.
hits.
Okay, and second attack is a synth 20.
Synth 20 hits.
My gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's a
And
total
then-
power build.
Yes. And then I'm going to hit her, and I'm going to add 1 level of smite into
Okay.
it.
Meg's going down.
So that's 15 plus 7, 22 points of damage.
Okay, Meg, you take 22 points.
And then I'm just going to do a normal hit, which is 14.
14.
So many attacks.
And then I'm going to bonus action change, because of Circle of the Moon Druid, into a giant constrictor snake.
Does that count as a spell, or is it okay?
It's an ability. Same with smite.
Giant constrictor snake. Let me pull it up. I know I have it. Snack. Giant means it is. Yeah.
Snake.
So Maui is there, and the snake is raging. Just shaking. It's vibing.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Snake's here. Okay, Meg, that is you.
He just hit me a bunch, right?
Yes.
And he's resistant to most things I can do.
Not as a snake, but yeah.
Well, I'm raging, so yes.
Oh yeah, you're still raging, so yeah. Everything's halved.
Except for psychic damage.
Oh, you have that thing too.
Yeah,
the
Totem of the Bear.
So everything is halved.
I went for Totem of the Bear on both of them, so he can also.
So, because I was
throw,
gonna
like,
Hellish
almost
Rebuke, but
anything.
even that would be halved then at this
Yes.
point. I don't have anything that does psychic damage. Well, I have Dream, but that's only if you're asleep.
And let's see. I have advantage on strength checks to push, pull, lift, or break objects.
Question. I don't remember what gets mechanically kept for Wild Shape. Is it like, for Charisma, is that your stat or is Snake stat?
Snake stats.
Nope.
When you wild, yes.
But I keep my intelligence.
Yes, intelligence
But I was
score.
asking about
Well, because that's how you can talk or think and do stuff. But yeah, charisma stuff like
Let
that.
me read it real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys can check.
Wild shape.
Hmm.
Let's see. So no, I keep my intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. It's my strength and dex
And con.
and con that are changed.
I might try it anyway because I'm desperate.
Okay.
At this point, it couldn't hurt.
Okay, yeah, I am going to try to cast Banishment on you. And you might save, because I feel like you have really high charisma. Do you have proficiency in charisma saving throws?
I do not.
Okay, so I've got a chance.
Banishment.
I beat an 18.
Yeah, that's a nat one.
Yes!
Holy shit.
I'm not out of the fight though.
You're on a different plane of existence.
Yeah, but
than you.
banishment will eventually end.
But you left the
But you
arena.
left
You
the
left-
Because that, come on.
I would like if I was at that's like
Right,
it's
that
like
is so
they're
dumb.
gone. Are they? And like, cause here's the unfortunate thing: if she wanted to, she could hold it till you left.
Yeah.
And then
Lily
you're
is
stuck.
smiling from the
Because
head.
you're not native to
It's-
this plane as Maui, right? Like
No, I
humans-
am.
I thought.
Well, but harmless demiplane, if you're native to, I'm reading the official spell.
Okay.
He's from the
If the
world.
spell
like-
ends.
Okay, I just misinterpreted some stuff he said earlier.
No, yeah, the whole thing said because the whole point is whether it's native or not. If the spell ends before 1 minute, the target reappears in the space it left or nearest occupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return.
So I just have to hold it for a minute and then you can't come back.
Do I get another save?
No,
What?
banishment's insane.
I thought you come back if this is your home plane. Because the whole point is you banish something, you're able to get in position,
I'm
wait
reading
it
through. I'm
out,
reading through.
and then they come back and you can all hit them.
That's what I'm reading through right now. Is banishment? You attempt to send, must charisma get banished. Plane existence. Plane. Different plane.
Yeah, so right here, if the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless enemy plane. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left, or in the nearest unoccupied space.
But here's the other thing that I was looking up though. You're an Asmar. And the world I built, this is for Lily too, this is other people, is Asmar's aren't of the mortal plane. That's what I was originally looking up, and because I think you just got sent back to the gods. It's how I've played Lily, it's how I've played other people. When they get banished, they just get popped back there. R.I.P. You made
I'm
great
sorry.
characters and would have killed
This-
anyone but Meg.
Fetching
I'm sorry.
I'm
This
so
sucks.
sorry.
It
Like,
was
that
in
is-
honor of Lily, if that makes you feel better.
And
because
that
Lily
doesn't.
was always
Well,
your
it doesn't,
a
but it's also
shining,
that's all Meg
echoing
could have
child.
done. You were going to
You
win.
were going to kill me if I didn't do that.
That's
Okay.
insane.
It doesn't do anything like stats wise,
Yeah,
but
what were
can
you
Meg
at?
just feel like
I was at like
a warm hug
50
surrounding
something.
her
I
and a
was at
whisper?
50.
Oh yeah, it's good.
that's like
nice.
half of my.
I don't,
That's-
I don't know if Megan heard that, but just
Sorry, what?
so you feel.
That's
almost
why
like a
I'm sorry.
hug
I was
enveloping
looking
you.
through my
That
notes. I'm like,
sucks,
how do I
dude.
do?
And then
I'm
Like
it's
so
that
sorry.
actually just
It's
sucks.
the one
I am
act
so
of worship
sorry.
you get from me, Tiger Lily. Don't let it go to your head.
It will.
She goes,
You should.
Anytime anyone uses banishment,
Yikes.
Yes,
that's how
my
she
child.
collects. That's how
Lily's
she collects
obsessed
her
with
worship revenue. It's just by like coining banishment's mine.
Well, I told you what I'm thinking about Meg, right? If we end up killing Hades in the next season, then she's like, Tiger Lily could be a warlock.
That
witch."
makes.
I could give out some fancy schmancy powers
Okay.
of bumps and
Might
constant chaos
do
in
this.
general.
Let's. I will. I just want to make sure you know this has nothing to do with it being Megan.
Or no,
This
no.
is full.
No,
I'm
that
so
just
sorry.
actually
That
sucks.
it does. It really does. That makes the matchups: Hercules v Jasmine,
Oof.
Helga v Jack Sparrow,
Oh,
Lance versus John,
oh
and
boy.
Norrington versus Meg.
Yeah. Eldritch Knight versus Echo Knight. I'm excited for this.
All right, let's see
Bye.
where you're fighting Herc there, Jet. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
It's the water.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Also, how late are we going?
We might just finish these matches. I don't know if we can.
Can we just be like, oh?
Two-parter?
Two parter.
We're gonna be gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The only way I could do it is it would have to be online. I don't know if I could. Well, I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Let's do one this round and see how long that takes.
Mhm.
It's hurt. I'm sorry. He is really
I do have
nerfed
good
in strength.
initiative.
And he rolled a 3 for Nick. Damn it. All right.
Oh yeah, my bonus to initiative is 9. I
Yeah,
don't even have to
he's
roll for that.
not getting hit anytime soon.
Okay. The problem with this being there really aren't places to hide in water.
No, not at all.
Um,
And because you're not Arthur with another equal, so he's not going to use his sword.
okay.
So it's more like him just being him.
I don't.
Although, gotta say, Braxton, super dope fight though. You're awesome as well.
Thanks.
Okay?
Maui's really cool.
Like that was fucking.
It really is.
I know.
Sorry, my filter's
just-
going. It's late at night.
It just sucks. Yeah.
So I don't remember
I mean, I got
how
sneak attack to death.
far my
Not
carpet
to
goes.
death,
Can I get
but
all the way to the same stand that he's on, or is that too far?
With carpet,
Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
I'm gonna head home.
No.
See you guys.
All right. See you, Braxton.
Hey, take care.
Take care.
Will do.
Love, man.
And
Merry
when
Christmas.
You want to stuff.
Yep.
Okay, use a mental hug. Love you.
Love you
Good
too.
night. Thanks for coming.
See ya.
Merry Christmas.
See you guys.
See ya.
Okay, so then in that case, I would like to go like in that direction towards him, but angle up. And you said it's like a clear day, right? So I don't know if this will actually do anything, but I want to like be high enough that it's like, oh, the sun is shining down behind me, so maybe he can't like see me right without looking straight into the sun. I don't know. That might not do anything.
Sun has had this started at dusk.
Oh,
Yes.
so it's late.
Yes, I did say that.
So it's like nighttime.
Mm.
But is it super well lit? So like I can't.
Because I mean, otherwise people can see. It's why it's one of those when the stadium doesn't help or if it hinders.
Yeah.
It's where
this is
Mulan
not
got
very
screwed.
stable
It's
for me.
where Maui even get. It's like, It's why I made it so that, because if it was all even ground, then it's just a power battle, and
So then instead of flying that way, if I flew into the one that looks like a canoe, can I like lie down inside it and try to hide and hope he doesn't hit me?
So, like, going from here to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Ooh, you know what I want to do? I would like to try and get myself there, but have my carpet go in a different direction and see if I can trick him into thinking that that I'm on the carpet.
Roll a deception, yeah. He'll just counter with insight.
That's a 21 deception.
Dude, Hercules thinks the carpet's going up and you're up there.
Sweet.
Which might not be a good thing. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
And I'll say the deception would have been the stealth, because you're not just hiding, you're trying to hide.
Uh-huh.
Hercules is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 under the carpet. That's just gotta look up something real quick for carpet. I forgot.
Oh, my carpet!
Carpetka.
I can't destroy it in like a fight where he knows it's not like an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your carpet gets blasted out of the sky, thunderbolt, as the dude just boom slams. Carpet trails down. Hercules realizes though, he's like, oh, good one. Sorry about carpet. You see, he like picks out the water and throws it over to the side where a mage immediately is like, "Many, but you won't have carpet now. The rest of the
Okay,
fight.
but like I'll get it back afterwards.
You will get it back afterwards."
Okay.
That was only 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he's gonna jump in 30. He's gonna start swimming 35, 45, 50. And he's gonna look for you. He's gonna just make a check. I need an No, it's still your same stealth from before with 25.
No, it was the 21 deception.
21 deception. Cool. With his passive, or not passive, that perception, then he does see you. Or at least he knows in your canoe, but that was, I'm gonna be mean. Bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's like booking it towards you in the water. Like the dude's just swimming. Because fun fact, he has a swim speed. Never uses it. And is there. It's your turn though.
Dang it, because I was gonna then get sneak attack, but now I can't.
Yeah, he found you, made his way there.
Okay, well I will take a normal attack. That's what I can
I
do
totally
right
even
now.
forgot to ask, did you use any hit dice to regain anything before this fight? Or did you keep
I
it there?
didn't, because Jasmine
Okay.
only lost like 6 hit points.
Sorry, I realized I have to do this, and...
Oh, ooh, that is only a 17 to hit.
17 doesn't hit him.
Okay, well, I don't remember what does what, but I can use the bonus action to either dodge or disengage.
Yes, you can.
I don't remember which one of those does what, though.
Dodge means disadvantage on his attack. Disengage means you can get out without taking opportunity attacks.
I would like to disengage, and flee! Where can I flee? So...
You'd have to make some sort of jump check. Jumping from here would either be a check or trying to get in the water then. I will let you know.
I don't want to be in the water
I
after
will
what
make
saw.
you, I will let you know. Fun fact, because the dude's immune to electricity, he's gliding through the water with ease. There is still residual. It's not like you'll die if you step in now, but like it's not gonna feel pleasant.
The problem being, the canoe's the only place that, like, has a possible hiding spot, right?
Right now, unless you were to get to these chests and see if they were openable, or try to go underneath the, like, floating decks of tables, it's really hard to hide here.
I can try and open a chest.
Go for it. Go ahead and make me first just
Acrobatics
athletics.
to get there?
Sure, it's
like
jumping.
you
You're
potion.
trying to
I'm trying to, like...
potion of harming. Anyway, go make
Vault,
an
right?
acrobatics just to like you're trying to vault over there, right? So it's that like
It's a 19.
19 makes my DCs. Well done. You've made it onto this chest.
Would it be a sleight of hand to try and open it up? Well,
Sleight of hand, but then that's an action to try to open it and see if there's things inside.
But I haven't used an action yet, right? Because I used my bonus
No,
action.
that was just a
to-
bonus action and
Okay.
movement.
So, if I used my action to like open it up, could I still use the action to hide inside if I got it open?
No, it would
Okay.
be one or the other right now.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can, I guess.
Go for it.
I'm using sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
30.
30?
Yeah, 16 plus 14.
Holy crap.
But apparently not good enough to hide.
You just... Jeez.
In the
Immediately
chest.
open the chest. I now actually have to make a roll to see what you find.
Oh, there's stuff in there?
Yeah! I like making in-depth
That's
stuff.
fun.
I think it's fun. One, that's cool. So, on that, you prop open the chest, and there is a gleaming gemstone that seems to radiate with magic.
She'll grab it. She can't do anything with it this turn, right?
Could do stuff. Unfortunately, yeah, it would take an action or trying to figure out what it is because you've already used like a
Yeah,
check.
so she'll like grab it and then on her next turn try and figure out what it does.
Cool.
Here comes Wonder Boy.
I'm so worried
10,
he's just gonna like one day kill
15,
me.
20, 25. He's jumping up to this, to the top. Can't lightning again for this match though, unfortunately. He is definitely gonna try to sock you twice in the face. With that, he has his fist. You know, he's gonna rage. You see, eyes are glowing. That is 8 plus 15, 23 hits. That's 2 hits. On his fist, he does roll for them. And a raging, so that's going to be 22. Or no. Yes. You take 31 points of damage as he just poof, poof. And you see, he's actually like, it's not like full in the jaw. He's doing that like shoulder punches because he knows it can. The dude's being too nice. He is basically pulling his punches, but still, it does insane damage to get punched by a dude who breaks rocks for fun. He does that. That's his full turn, and you see, he's just kind of squaring up in that like, are we gonna fist fight? You don't have your carpet. It's that kind of vibe. So that's you.
I would like to try and figure out this gem. Unfortunately, I only have +1 to Arcana, so unless you let me roll insight, I might be screwed.
It has to be Arcana though.
I'm going to roll and hope I get lucky. Is it like an action to make the check, or is this just like...
Object interaction?
You know, I want to be fair, and I feel bad, but I mean, Braxton had to leave, so he doesn't know what the prizes are. Anyway, I need to tell you all because they would have told you the prizes. I know how screwed I think I am right now, but you don't. The prizes right now is 3rd place will get a potion of Hill Giant Strength. 2nd place receives an Abyssal Elemental Gem, where upon cracking you get an Abyssal Elemental that comes to your aid for a fight and then dissipates. And of course the prize is a Silver Horn of Hell where you summon Berserker demons to fight for your side, and it just takes a week to recharge so you don't just get it all the time. Really cool stuff, right? And so this is another interesting looking gem.
So it takes an action to make the check?
Yes.
Okay. Well. Come on,
Bon it.
please. Watch me get like a nat 1.
This is gonna be
Let's
so fun.
go!
It's a 13.
Oh no!
A 13. This looks suspiciously like the gems they're talking about for the prize, but obviously not as like pretty and big.
I'm sorry, gems?
Gems?
And you said the prize gem works by they break it?
Yeah.
So I'll try breaking this gem, I guess?
Object interaction.
I'm sorry, what does the gem look like?
This looks like a cut, like almost diamond disc. Your gem is spherical. The gems they're
I
offering
know,
out for a prize.
I didn't catch it. It was fair.
1d6. 2. Interesting. Fucking interesting. Cracking, water races up into the chest and around your fist as a full water elemental springs into the fight. Just gonna roll initiative. Roll poor, but it's going after you anyway.
So that was an action and an object interaction?
That's an yes.
Can I use the bonus action to hide?
Go for it. Hide in the chest where the water elemental comes.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. Jeez Louise.
Ooh. That's gonna be really freaking good. 32.
32. You're gone. The water elemental makes 2 attacks to hit. Doesn't. This water elemental is now sloshing at Hercules. You see, unfortunately, though, he has pretty good, like, breathing. So, like, even though the water elemental is all around him, it's not like, I'm pretty good with this. I think I nerfed him so he doesn't have water breathing, but it's not like he's fine right now. The water elemental attacks don't hit. He's got to try to find you now, so he's going to make a perception.
32.
I'm sorry, I just did my last job.
I
was so angry
don't
at you.
think he can. In which case, he's going to attack the water elemental? Yeah. Yeah. Shoot, that's tough. The water elemental immediately, he starts punching through water and it's sloshing over and the water elemental's getting smaller with each punch. That's your turn. He is busy fighting the water elemental.
So, sneak attack advantage. I'm going to try to hit the dude with my
Gotcha.
rapier. And I'm going to cast Screen Flame Blade.
Yes.
Because I need to do anything I possibly can to try and damage this dude.
We will part this.
That's not great. Please, please, please roll higher. Please. That's so cocked, but it would have hit, I'm sure. That sucks. Okay, I'm not gonna hit him then.
What did you roll?
I think like a 14.
No. What I'll say is this: you're like slashing through. The water's making it harder to hit him now too. As you're still down there, you don't hit him though, so it doesn't reveal your location. If I'm remembering right.
Okay. I will be fair. I did just like light my blade up with green fire.
You did. He knows you're underneath it. It's not
But
look down and
I have another bonus disengage. I would like to, start jumping across stuff on the stadium to try and get to the next closest chest. Like, I don't know how much movement I have, but...
So, make me an acrobatics to cross.
And one of my abilities as a rogue is if I take a running jump, then, get, extra movement.
Right here's not a lot, though, because this is
from
a...
the next stage.
Oh, from the next one, yeah. 10.
Acrobatics, that's
Yes.
a 19.
Makes it, so 10. 15, 20, 25. Are you jumping? How much more would you get?
I'm going to read the feature really quickly. I
Okay.
don't remember the exact numbers. When I make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by a number of feet equal to your dex modifier. Okay, I get 4 extra feet of movement for this jump I would have to take.
You would not make it.
Oh, I
running.
wouldn't?
You would land in the water before.
If I went to the table thing next to it?
Oh,
would
heck yeah.
I? Okay, because that'll at least get me closer to where I want to be.
Mhm.
Roll another acrobatics.
Yes, please.
I will say, my base...
No, on your base acrobatics 19, you're already jumping fine. I don't
I was
reroll.
about-
If you're jumping twice in a turn, it's the same thing.
Well, I'll just point, the lowest I can roll for acrobatics is a 19.
Oh, yeah,
That's
then
one of my reliable
fun
counts.
fact,
So this
you're
whole
n-
round...
I won't make you roll anymore. I'm so sorry. I should have realized that. I should
No,
have
you're
made this
fine.
go
I just
faster.
didn't think to tell you until now.
So, Jasmine, that's you. That makes the water elemental. Gets a hit on Hercules. Halves damage, though. Unfortunately, because he's raging. Yikes. So it only does 8. Cool. Hercules is looking around. He does see you, though. You didn't
He
hide.
knows where I am.
So the dude's going to full 5, 10. He's going to take an attack of opportunity from water element. No. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Because again, he's like in the water,
Yeah.
like leaping, dolphining out, easily closes with you.
Okay.
And is going to make 2 attacks on you. Because again, it's that like, I can't keep fighting on 2 fronts. Because like, that's bad for me. That's 2 hits. You take 29 points of damage, Jasmine.
Okay, I'm still up.
Still up. Looking really hurt, though, and Hercules, you see he's, like, really starting to pull now.
Mhm.
Is, like, even takes that, like, half a step back, because it's that, like, concede?
Thank you for the opportunity, but I'm a little too stubborn for that.
Go for it. Your turn.
Disengage, hop to the chest.
Oh my god.
And no more checks needed. You're on the chest, so
Sleight of
that's
hand
10.
to open it.
Yeah. Gosh dang it.
That's a natural 18. Plus 14.
I don't think this was a good stage for you too, I guess. Damn it. That's a 94.
I am at 11 hit points though. Like,
Oh, yeah, no. Reopen,
I
close.
will probably still die,
On
but
the
at
main-
least it was entertaining to watch.
A glowing vial of something that looks suspiciously, like, purplish and glowing.
Object interaction. I'm gonna, because this could either be something that's supposed to do damage or that's supposed to help you. At 11 hit points, I don't think I have time to figure it out because that would take like an action that I don't have,
It
right?
would.
Wait, did I use an action this turn?
Drink it, do it!
Disengage bonus move. No, you haven't used an action.
Oh.
So I could use an action to figure out whether this
Shot,
helps you or
shot,
hurts
shot,
someone
shot,
else.
shot, shot, shot,
This
shot,
be
shot,
another
shot.
Arcana?
It's another arcana. Because it's like, you can tell there's some magical surprises on the stage.
So it's like
but
either it'll hurt him or it'll help me. That's a 12.
12. It looks like a vial of magical poison on the 12.
Poison. Okay, thank you for that.
It's
Drink
like,
it.
there's easy enough where you're like, hey, this doesn't look like it's supposed to be ingested because it doesn't look edible.
Okay. But that was my action.
Yes.
And I used my bonus action already.
Holding a vial of poison.
Okay.
Water Elemental! He is going to start sloshing his way.
Dang, I might die before I can use it.
Soggy has a swim speed of 90. Holy shit, never
Woo,
mind.
Soggy!
Gets all the way up there.
Please, Soggy!
That's, hit and a miss. Not bad. Does 11 points of damage. Hercules is, though, going to
No!
move away
Does Soggy get an opportunity attack?
and roll the nat 2. So,
But he's still gonna hit me, right? Oh no!
no,
he took that.
Soggy's
Oh, Soggy,
it's nat
I see.
2 to hit him
Yeah,
for an
Soggy.
opportunity.
Dang it, that was gonna be so cool.
That's one hit,
Yeah, I'm down.
and with 15 points of damage, that knocks you down.
Dang it, I should have healed up.
Knocks you out. It's not like he
Super
knocks you out,
radical.
but still like puts the arm back to help, like gently, like, oh,
Yeah.
Carrie, you jump
if I had
over.
healed up, I would have had like 1 hit point left. Dang.
As Jasmine,
Good
well
job.
played though.
Well played.
The water elemental like looks around, sees you knocked down, just
That poison
Sogs
was so
away.
helpful, dang it.
it would have been
But I'm
great.
glad I found this.
Glad you didn't
stage.
drink it. That would have just ended. That would have sucked to end your fight by like killing yourself. I've been
Yeah.
like, don't drink it. And we will pick up Helga versus Jack Sparrow with our campaign on next January. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. We will see you all next time.